So much happening this morning, man.
Yeah.
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 What do you want to do? You want to start out with that jail mail?
We can. Here
Well,
you
I
go.
don't know. I mean, what do you want to do?
I don't care.
What is it? What did it come from? Read the...
It came from Green Bay Correctional Institute. Let's not try to doll that up. It's prison. And it's from Damien.
And what did it... You said it came to...
Oh, it came to Jack and Tanner.
I hate you already, Damien. Can I see?
You
Can I see
said
that
it.
really quick? Okay, I messed it up a little bit.
You messed up the your name part.
I get so mad because even when I like do reservations for restaurants or whatever, I feel bad talking about this. And Damien's sitting in jail right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, they'll write it as Jack, even though I say Jake, and we'll spell it Jake. They do Jack.
Yeah. Well,
OFF.
most people are stupid.
Wow, Damien, you got really nice. Oh God, he did do Jack.
Yeah.
You weren't lying.
No, I was not. You know why? I assume he's taking some sort of drafting class.
Yeah,
that looks like drafting handwriting.
Yeah, it's really good handwriting. Except he doesn't write on all caps.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, but they're all like pretty much the same
Size.
Yeah. Really nice, Damien. All right. Dear Jack and Tanner. Oh, man, you got to get a new pencil up in prison.
Why
He's
is
using
it?
this soft
Soft-tip pencil.
The soft. Oh, I can't stand those.
Probably they need to have them.
Why?
I don't know.
For the no stabbing, if they're like sharper and harder, less stabby.
Yeah.
Less stabby. Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Oh, I was waiting. I hope all is well.
It is.
I listen to 95.9 all the time, and I love the show. LOL. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, man. Why are we laughing that we like the show?
Why laugh out loud after that?
Maybe it's lots of love. Love the show. Lots of love.
Oh, that's better.
Mm-hmm. Lots of love. Yeah. Never
Put
smell a
perfume
prison
on it.
life.
Put perfume on it. That's prison perfume.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's just pee.
It's just pee. It's only urine. Also, I'm writing because I wrote before in the hopes that maybe you could find someone that's, willing to write me. That's dude. That's the dude. He was looking for a chica.
Okay. Did anybody write him?
And get to know me as a friend who knows what might happen. Here's my info about me below. I'm 5'10", brown skin, brown eyes, low haircut. I work out, read, watch movies, open-minded to many things. Understanding, fun to be around, charming.
Until you're not.
Yeah, I love to cook. What you in prison for?
Yeah,
homie?
you gotta put. We're not okay. We can't give out your information until we know what you're in prison for.
On text line here, they don't have any kind of handwriting classes in prison. I've spent half my life there. You don't get back high in the luxury. What does that mean? You don't get back high in the luxury. I don't know what that means. Must be prison talk. But no, but you can get a book. Dude, I might give back to the community here, to the prison, and go in there and teach workshops of handwriting, because that is not a skill you need, but it is a fun thing to do.
So it would be really fun for like the ladies that message them, write letters. God.
And then they write back,
and then they write back in just beautiful script.
Dude, are you kidding? And you don't even have to. Dude, you can mix it too. You can do the italic handwriting. Yeah. And it's a little bit of little loopy, a little bit of cursive.
Okay.
But also standard, and it looks. Dude, you should look it up. You want to look at some writing porn?
I don't, but here I am typing it in. Italic?
Yeah, italic cursive. Oh, it's so nice looking. Anyway.
It does. It looks very nice.
You said that like you don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, it's handwriting. What do you want me to do? Oh my God!
Yeah.
If this had genitals, I would try to get in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too. Anyway, he goes on, send me a pic. So apparently we got to send him a pic of us.
Can we?
I don't know. So he gave all this information and send me a pic. Here's my address. You want to send him a pic? How sexy do you want to get it?
I don't know. I just send them my nipples.
All right. Why don't we send them our long hair pic?
Okay.
Mine looks so terrible.
Those are rough. Those are rough in all ways.
You know what really made me mad is Joe made me come with my kids all the way here. Mm-hmm. Right?
Take those photos in a garage.
Take those photos in a garage, and then 2 days later, we're like, we're going to redo those because you guys look like junk.
Yeah. And he couldn't say that before.
God, Damien! You got to call. I mean, this is the letters you're giving us? You're giving us letters just to pick up chicks?
And once again, before we can give out your name, your info, we got to know what you're in for. Because if you're in for, like, gang rape in the metaverse, then...
Oh, I have something on that.
Then we can't send people your way.
Yeah, and Damien, you didn't even, like... I mean, you're just...
Half a page?
Half a page?
Okay. Well,
come on, man.
You got
your dreams and
a little
your
bit more here, yeah.
Tell us what's going on in prison. What's going on in prison life? That's what we want to know.
Yes. Do you have a bitch? Like, wouldn't that be fun to know and be like, I got myself a new boo. Just got in for tax evasion. Super small, petite. Love them. Love them to death.
Hey, is the pocket thing real?
I think so.
Damien, is that pocket thing real? Like, they'll hold you, they put the pocket out and then somebody, like, that grabs it and they're theirs, right?
On the show Scared Straight,
yeah.
I know that a nice, large gentleman made a teenager hold his pocket. Every now and then I turn my pocket inside out and I make Kayla hold it and we go through the store.
I do that with Colton.
Hold my pocket.
Hey, do you ever catch, like, prisoners on TikTok every once in a while?
Every now and then,
How
yeah.
They can have phones?
No.
They can't.
No.
Oh.
But they get them.
Jailhouse wallet?
Yeah. You got a nice butt wallet. And then,
it's weird how they get the phones and can get on TikTok.
Yeah, it is.
Because aren't they showing their face, too, most of the time?
Yeah, but, like, the odds of them finding you, like, your CO finding you on TikTok or anybody knowing are pretty slim. But, I saw one TikTok where they were having a grill out in their cell. They started a fire in a trash can underneath one of the bunk beds, which was metal. So it was basically a Blackstone, and they were grilling up burritos. And I was like, what? Nobody can... It's a fire. It's an open fire.
You saw that one, right, where it was the ladies' prison and how they would pass notes back and forth?
Yeah, that was on a show.
Called Fishing or something, where they what was the string they were using?
Dental floss.
I gotta wake up.
So they were using, like, dental floss or shirts. And it was called fishing, and it was between it wasn't in a prison, it was in a jail. So they had the male and female in the same, so they were dating each other. So what you'd do is you'd take a fork and you'd tie it, and then both people would flush at the same time, and then they all get into the same tube, and then the forks would hook. That's the fishing part, and then you would send stuff through that, and you'd have to empty out all the water out of your toilet.
I mean, what else you got to do? I mean, it passes time. I get it.
And then you take a toilet paper tube and just stick it in the hole of the toilet
to talk.
So you could talk on the phone.
And then you'd put your ear down by the toilet.
Put your ear down so you could talk to other people. They pass, like, chips and stuff through the toilet.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
They said.
Well, somebody said, fishing, you can use any kind of string. I was in the hole and tore a sheet apart, string by string, to make some fishing line. How long were you in the hole for?
Yeah, and also, can you call us?
What were you in the hole for?
Yeah.
How bad is the hole?
Is it a real hole? It's probably not a real hole.
Maybe.
Like a Buffalo Bill hole?
I don't know. But the lotion, I like fatties. Wait, how'd that go?
Is she a great big fat person?
That's what it was. Is she a great big fatty?
Oh, is she a great big fat person?
Dude, I want to talk about this metaverse really quick.
Okay.
You think we have enough time? Probably.
Yeah.
So a lady described a dreadful encounter. This is just so terrible. With your avatar. Okay, metaverse, by the way, is you put the Oculus on, and you're in a whole into a different world. Facebook's making it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So her avatar virtually sexually abused and gang raped by other users in the metaverse within 60 seconds of joining.
Listen, I said that was going to happen. I said it all along. People don't act right in there. And you wouldn't either. That's the thing. You think you might be a good person, but the second you get in there and you realize there's zero consequences, you start randomly kissing people. It's what I do.
Dude, it's the Wild Wild West. That's what WWW stands for.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been back in the day when you went into chat rooms, and this was just chat rooms of like Dungeons and Dragons. You're like, oh, this will be cool. I'm into Dungeons and Dragons. Immediately I get in there and everybody's word effing me.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Somebody walks in and be like, hey, I'm new here. What do I do? And it's like, shut the F up, you little F. F you, F you, F you. I'm going to skull F you. Like, it's rough, man.
It is.
And you know what it is? It's a bunch of 12-year-olds screaming it at you, too. It's weird.
So within 60 seconds, she goes, I was verbally and sexually harassed, this is not okay.
That's the internet.
Yeah, by 3 to 4 male avatars with male voices who essentially, but virtually, gang raped my avatar. Took photos. How? Because isn't it, you don't even have half of your body, right?
You don't have genitals.
The 43-year-old went on to describe how she witnessed her avatar being sexually raped by a group of male avatars who photographed her and gave her messages like, don't pretend you didn't love it.
It's so terrible. It's just the only reason that we laugh is that it's in the metaverse. Like, it's not real.
She said a horrible experience that happened so fast. Did she? Come on, man.
You can take off the headset.
That's
like
it.
Super simple.
Well, and also, you're 43, right? You went into the metaverse. You got your Oculus on.
Yeah.
You know how technology works. You know that this is possible. It's not like 43 years old and you're like just found out what the internet was and you put these on. You're like, oh my god,
why is everybody so horny on here?
She said, but again, it's that you shouldn't do it.
No, you shouldn't at all.
But it's like telling me Hugh Hefner didn't do bad things in the Playboy Mansion. Well, yeah,
of course he did. Like, it's understandable. Or it's like saying if you go to Death Valley, you're going to get sunburn.
Right.
Yeah. But you got to take precautions to do that. It's like, you went there. It's hot.
She said she promptly had to rip off her headphones to end the encounter. Well,
okay. Well, you should have done that faster.
This sucks, though. I like how people are gaslighting her. You shouldn't have chose a female avatar. That's what they tell her. Jesus.
It's because of what your avatar was dressed like. It's just so I think the funniest part of that story. It's not funny because if she's traumatized, it's very sad. But it's just so funny how fast it happened.
Yes, within 1 minute.
It's not like she walked into a bad area of the metaverse. She just like popped in. She's like, "Wow, so this is the metaverse," and it's just like.
And what are the dudes, the horny old perverts on there? With their avatars, how are they getting off on a little avatar and they're touching or
right?
what? Like
it's
weird,
feel anything.
Right?
So this is dumb. It seems like it's all just fun and games, like tongue in cheek kind of stuff. Like you're just joking around. But I guess it's gonna be a fetish.
Unless she had on that suit. What is it called that you can
Gimp
feel
suit?
things?
Oh, the haptic suit.
No, they had the gimp suits on.
They had a bunch of
What is it?
Like a haptic vest.
Yeah, and you can actually like feel hitting, and it's like, is that a penis on my shoulder?
It feels like I'm covered in wieners. Ah! I can feel them. It's just a vest, but there's so much detail. Take off the headsets. Now they're just ghost wieners.
Oh my god.
It's not a good place. The metaverse is not going to be a place where you go.
Why am I annoyed with her?
Because
and I shouldn't be. I understand.
Believe it happened.
Oh, you don't believe it happened?
I don't believe it happened the way that she's describing it to happen.
Dude, it's just stay out of it.
Like just don't go in there.
I don't plan on ever
going in it.
Yeah, I just don't think I will unless my kids have it, and I'm like,
you have to go make sure that they're not gang raping a bunch of 43-year-olds who walk into the metaverse.
Right, man. I don't know.
You just walk in and your avatar is like the dude from Power of the Dog, and you're like, dude, guys, dinner. Let's go. Leave this poor lady alone. Then you get in a few kicks. Then you leave.
A terrible place until, they figure things out. They're going to have to tighten some things down. It might take a couple of years.
Yeah.
All right, you're listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Oh, dude, you know what my new thing is?
What?
You gotta start doing it.
I'm excited.
So my new thing is I tell Angie goodbye most times most mornings when I leave the bedroom. But my new thing that I've been doing the last 2 days is I come up to her and I wake her up and I go, "Hey, do you got to go potty?" and she says, like today, she was like mad. She's like, "No," and I'm like, "You sure you don't want to try?"
Okay.
Well, and out of the 2 days after I've done that, she's gotten up and went. Like today, she like as I'm putting on my belt, she gets up and I'm like, "That's good."
I can't wait.
That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is just nudge her. Do you gotta go potty?
Hey, you gotta go potty quick?
It's my favorite.
Do you need a glass of water?
You sure you don't want to try?
Can you try? Can you try for me?
Yeah.
Please.
Jake and Tanner show, man. Has anybody, by the way, has anybody been in the metaverse? If you've been in the metaverse, can you call to help Tanner out?
I just want to play, too. I want to go in the metaverse.
He's Googling things, and nobody seems to want to tell you.
Nobody wants to tell me how to get in.
Why?
Well, does it exist?
I don't know.
That's a thing.
Hey, do you want to hear? I have something. Do you want to hear how good this a cappella song is? So this is with that you know the song, you're going to know it right away. Well, maybe not right away, but you're going to know it. And there's no music behind it, but I love it. Okay? Check it out. You got to wait because he's waiting. There's a lot of music going on at this time.
Just isolated vocals.
Yeah.
Not like pentatonics.
Right. Here, let's listen one more time what he says. Yeah. Come on, say it. Here he goes.
That's Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Come on. It's so good, right?
We could separate the artist from the person, right?
Yeah, I think so. Come on, it's all day. I mean, it's no AC/DC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When do I end it?
Never. That was nice.
Well, hold on. I want to hear.
Oh, you didn't end it. Are you okay, Annie?
Dude, speaking of the Jackson, Janet Jackson's fans are just dragging Timberlake through hell and back.
Why?
I don't know, because I think she did a memoir or something, and it's talking about, she finally opened up about the whole Super Bowl thing. When she opened up. Dude, and Justin Timberlake just kind of...
That's true. They were both 100% parts of that.
She wasn't even allowed to go to the Grammys that year. Because she's like, wait a minute, but both of us.
It was her nipple.
Yeah, and she, and he didn't. Hold on. One more time. Let's hear his little. Ow! That's how I sound in bed. Right there. Yep. I do that. You should try that every once in a while.
Angie, are you okay? Angie, are you okay? Are you okay, Angie? Angie, are you okay? Ow! Angie, are you okay? Ow!
It's a hoot to sleep with me, man. I am a hoot in the sack.
And then you get done and you're like, do you gotta go potty?
Do you gotta go potty, babe?
Can you try?
So yeah, anyway, yeah, like they're just bashing them. Dude, another guy that's getting dragged through the mud right now. Did you hear about this? Machine Gun Kelly?
It's about time.
Yeah, resurfaced interview of Machine Gun Kelly.
Talking about Kylie Jenner?
Yeah, 8 years ago. So he was 23, and Kylie at this time was 17.
Yep.
And he went on to say basically there are no limits. Hang on really quick. He said,
That's not even the worst thing he said.
Dude, as I'm reading this, I just didn't think it could get worse. And then he started giving examples.
Yeah.
Here,
other people that have done it.
He said, I don't care who because during this interview, he said, I don't care who my first celebrity crush was because right now it's Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
God dang. I've said that so many mother effing times. I hope that I'm snagging that. Don't let me move to L.A. Oof, I'm finding her. And then the dude's like, so are you counting down the days? That's weird. That's a weird thing.
Still a weird thing.
Are you counting down the days until Kendall is 18? And he went, I'm not waiting until she's 18. I'll go now. I'm 23, dog. I'm not like creepy age, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
I'm 23. She's 17. She's a celebrity. There's no limits. And then he went on Robert Plant, one of the greatest lead singers ever dated a girl who was 14. Axl Rose, one of the biggest badasses ever dated a girl who was 16. He had these
he was ready.
Yeah, I guess.
He was too ready.
I don't care what you say, man. If Kendall Jenner is in your bedroom naked and you're 50, you're going.
Man, why is he still a thing? He's also he's tweeted out they got to stop making these 13-year-olds so hot.
What? He's really said that recently? Man.
Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know how recently it was.
So,
pedo tweets. I mean, it's what it is.
I mean, he's engaged now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not, and he's dating somebody that's actually on the other end of the spectrum. She's 10 years older than him now.
So it's his fantasy, but in the opposite.
He also said something with Eminem. How old was Eminem's
16
daughter when he said that?
16.
Was he in his 20s also?
Yes, I believe so.
His daughter, Eminem's daughter, looks too much like Eminem.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said 13, 14, I wish 13, 14, 15-year-old girls weren't allowed to be so hot so I wouldn't feel like a creeper when I look at them. I'm still 19. Hashtag I'm just saying. There's a little 13-year-old girl next to me going crazy over my Transformers tattoo. Don't worry, I won't pull an R. Kelly.
Wow.
I got a Facebook message from a 14-year-old now saying, hey, you're sexy AF. I'd tap that.
He said he would tap that?
Yeah.
Or she said that? Whatever. Who cares? This is what Haley Jade does. This is Eminem's daughter, right? I'm looking at a picture of her.
Okay. Oh, you mean Eminem in a wig?
Yeah, that's what she does. Wouldn't that be nice?
She's Eminem's daughter. That's her job.
Just the difference of growing up from Eminem into Haley's life. She doesn't really, maybe there's a split, because how old was she when Eminem started making it?
She was young. 3, 4, 2,
okay, so
maybe.
she's probably not remembering the struggles of that. So she has no idea how Eminem grew up.
No.
In the trailer park in Detroit.
Yeah.
Dealing with what he had to deal with.
Yeah, I'm sure she will not remember living in 8 Mile.
Probably not.
I don't think he lived 8 Mile when she was born.
I don't know, but my God, just to have that, that's and we said that. Do you think she gets a bank account? I mean, do you think she has a credit card and he just ends up paying it?
Yeah.
You think she does whatever she wants?
Yeah.
Do you think she's going to go to school and do I
think she did go to college.
She
didn't
did. She? And what is she doing? Is she going into rap?
She tried.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, I know
really?
that there's a Haley Jade rap.
Oh my God, I got to hear this.
It's
Does it cuss? Because I got it.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. All right. Listen, I got the dump, so if she swears, I'll just dump it. That's tough, though, man. I'm going to tell you, being the Eminem's daughter and you want to try to make it in rap, it's just like Colin Hanks and Chet Hayes trying to make their own,
Can we not put those in the same sentence?
Well, I'm just saying.
Colin Hanks is an amazing actor.
Yeah,
he is such a good actor, and Chet Hayes is Chet Hayes.
But I mean, you're never going to get more. You're never going to be bigger than your dad, like Clint Eastwood and Scott Eastwood. Good luck, Scott. Yeah. Scott, Clint is your father.
Just be a trust fund baby.
Why are you trying to get into acting?
God, I would love to be a trust fund kid.
Oh my God, they're the worst.
So much.
Apparently, they're the worst.
Oh, I'm sure they are, but I'd love to be the worst.
Yeah, I would love to have the opportunity
to be the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Does anybody know anybody that is a trust fund baby? And is their life just a train wreck, or is it just really fun to be their friend?
Yeah, it's got to be amazing to be their friend.
Does anybody have a rich friend?
Like a super rich friend. Not just like, oh, they make really good money for this area. No, we're talking 7 figures.
Yeah, we're talking somebody like when you go out to a restaurant and they split the bill, you're like, yeah, no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. If we're gonna be friends, you're paying for everything.
Yeah. Like, especially that stuff. Like, you don't go out and buy me a car and stuff, but if we go out to dinner, don't go be like, yeah, it's separate checks.
Yeah,
not even close.
I would love to hear this. 866-916-0959. Because that would be tough. It's like Keira Knightley said, she has to live like she's on $60,000 a year or whatever because she would lose all of her friends.
I still don't believe that.
Yeah, I
don't believe that because there's no way that she split. If I was her friend, I'm not splitting the bill.
It's like, well, I'm talking about like too, if you like grew up with some kids.
Yeah.
Like you, Mitch, and Jake or whatever.
Yeah.
And one of those dudes become extremely wealthy and they're still around the area and you hang out. And then you go to a restaurant and Jake's like, I'm going to do separate checks. Would you be like, eat a D? Because no.
Or go to the bar?
Yeah.
It'd be like, no, I'm not buying my own drinks. Okay? That's nothing to you. You buying my drink is literally nothing.
Wouldn't
to
it be
you.
great just to say that too? Yeah,
No.
I'm not. No, we're not doing that.
No.
It's like somebody said it's amazing to be their friends. I never have to pay for vacations or anything. Really? Is that true? Or do you mean that? Are they like, do all of a sudden, do you have to go with them on vacation? Or are they just paying your vacation?
I would need to go with them. I don't know if I would be comfortable if they were just like, let me buy a vacation for you.
And they're like, hey, you guys want to go on vacation, right? Well, let us buy that because we've been childhood friends. And you got so many pictures of me doing weird things.
You could blackmail me out of all my money. Man, it depends. It 100% depends, I think, in the mood I'm in and where I am.
To accept it, dude.
I think I would have.
You wouldn't even had it. I went out and you were thirsty. We were looking for quarters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I got $1 on me.
Yeah.
And we got in our machine, which by the way, it took 50 cents of my quarters today, and all I wanted was a quarter water in there. Mm-hmm. I will steal from this company. I will learn to hack that machine, and I will embezzle all of the agua.
Yes.
Anyway, and you didn't even want to take the quarter.
No,
I'm like, here, and you're like, nah, I can get a glass of water. Just a glass.
I didn't want to take a quarter. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if they were like, if I was already going on vacation, like say this trip that I'm going on in March to Florida, if they were like, hey, you're going to Florida, right? Dude, let me set you guys up at Disney World.
Right.
Like, let me just set you up there, and let me get your kid like dinner with a princess.
Shut
or something like
up!
That.
You wouldn't want them just to pay for everything. Like dude.
I know I would want them to, but I'd feel so uncomfortable.
If they had enough money where it's not gonna pay my van, and I would be the happiest person on the planet driving. You know, wouldn't that be nice if they just paid off your van? Would you ask for that? If you were now, I'm talking about a friend that you grew up with, not like somebody that you just kind of randomly know. You grew up with us and they're like little brothers to you or whatever. Would you be like, dude, pay off my van? You have too much money.
I would if they offered do you want my, I would say, could you pay off all my debt? Leave the house if you want to, but if you could just pay off all my debt, that would be amazing. Cars.
You would have to get a little buzzed, right? You'd have to start drinking with them.
a little drunk.
And then you'd start talking money and like, how does it feel to be a millionaire and all that? And you go, cool, because I'm not that. You could change my life. Could you just pay off my house?
Like if you paid off my house and all of my stuff, I could It would change my life.
Yeah.
I'd probably end up doing like mouth stuff for him.
Well, yeah, you would have to.
I'd want to.
I have a 7-figure inheritance coming in October, and friends already asking me for things.
You know the deal.
What?
They have to give us money.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Pay off my house.
9064, you have to give, since you listen, and sorry if you're just new to this, because sometimes it blindsides people.
Yeah.
You have to give us money, and not just like $5. It's got to be life-changing. So, I mean, you don't deserve that money. You're getting an inheritance.
Yeah.
Why do you get the inheritance and we don't? You don't deserve that at all. You're probably a terrible child or grandkid. And you know you are. When you sit back and look, how many times did you actually call grandma and tell her that you love her? You didn't.
Yeah, not enough.
Not enough. Not enough to get a 7-figure inheritance. So you should feel bad and you should give.
Well, seven figures. So at most she's making 9.
What?
9 million?
For 7-figure?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a million. Well, it could be a million.
At most it's 9 million.
Right.
So we can't get our standard 5.
No, but I mean, like, just if you gave $100,000 to me and Tanner.
Each?
Yeah.
Each.
And listen, and then you disappear. We don't owe you anything. This isn't, you ain't going to come out of the woodwork and ask for something or no. You're done. We're all done.
Yeah, it's all
We don't even want to know you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not going to affect you really. And it affects us a lot.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, what would Jesus do? Praise Jesus.
Yeah.
Amen. Praise Jesus.
Jesus would give the money to us.
Yeah, I would think.
At least some.
Met my boy BFF in high school. She's now married to a millionaire. I don't pay for going out to eat or vacations when I'm with her. Let me be friends with you guys. We'll go do girl stuff.
You know what would really suck? How do you know it was a girl? Oh, it said she.
You just tried to.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what, you mean guys can't be BFFs?
You just tried to attack me there.
That was the joke I was going for, is that no man has ever said another man was a BFF.
I'm going to start, though.
What if you started to hate her?
Your rich friend?
Yeah, you let that friendship keep going, right? Like, you kind of swallow that hatred down.
Or she just starts treating you like ass. You're like, dang it. I mean, she mentally abuses me, but I don't have to pay for Panera because that's expensive, homie.
I feel like if I'm friends with a millionaire and she's like, do you want to go to Panera Bread? I'm like, bitch, we're going to a 5-star restaurant for lunch. Panera Bread. Get out of here. I don't want that day bread. Bread.
Listen, I would hope, like Higgins. Okay, Higgins and I grew up together and we were like BFFs. Boom, used it. Hashtag 2021 woke over here. Yeah, we're BFFs. And so I haven't talked to him in a long time. But if he came into like $30 million,
okay,
he found it somewhere. And then they're like, you can have it. And he doesn't look back and go, I'm going to just pay off this dude's house because he means so much to me. I know he thinks about me constantly.
Which one is this?
Higgins.
Is that the one that you asked to meet up for lunch and you said no?
I didn't ask. He asked.
Oh, sorry.
Wouldn't that be funny if I asked and I'm like, nah.
Nah. Why don't you come over for lunch?
Nah, never mind. Yeah, that's him. Don't make me feel bad about that.
What if that is what happened? What if you had $30 million sitting there, and then he was like, let's get lunch, and then you said no, and that was when he was like, I'm going to pay off.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
Because he's not just going to send it to you. He's going to ask you to lunch.
Bridge is very close.
It's like a 45-minute drive.
It's a driving distance.
Yeah, but that's a lot of time to think about it, right?
I work with a guy who got a 8-figure inheritance. His mortgage is his full paycheck, but pays for it with interest. Oh, that's awesome, man.
That would be fun.
I think you would end up losing your friends. Really, if that dude got 8 figures and he was your buddy, I think lifestyle's just, unless his lifestyle didn't change and he continues just living in Fredonia or wherever.
I think it depends on the age you get the money.
Maybe that's it.
Because I think if you get it in your 20s, yeah, your lifestyle completely changes. But I think if you get it in like your 30s and 40s, then I think you're a little bit more responsible to be like, yeah, I have all this money, but I need to, like that person, I'm just going to live on the interest.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going to figure out where I can put this to maximize the amount of interest I have. Like I don't think you're going on vacation 7 times a year and buying all the cars.
The woman that said she has friends with people that pay for their vacations or whatever. She's like, we literally just went to Disney and they bought dinner in the castle. LOL, because you were just saying that. I heard the castle dinner is ridiculously expensive, especially if you get a princess coming over or whatever.
Yeah, we thought about getting dinner with a princess. You can get dinner with a princess or lunch with a princess or something. That's not the private castle one. It's like a dinner inside of a place where a princess will walk around and sit at each table.
Would Vienna lose her mind?
Depends on the princess.
Yeah, and you probably don't get that. It'll probably be like a princess and nobody really wants.
Yeah,
which one is that? I don't really know them anymore. Who's the Aurora?
That's
Sleeping Beauty.
That's Sleeping Beauty. She would know that just because of the Maleficent movies.
What about the frog one?
Tiana?
Is that her name?
I think.
Do people want her?
We've never seen her.
Okay.
We've never seen that movie.
Okay.
Snow White. Peter Dinklage is mad about Snow White.
Yeah, I heard that. He's a little mad.
I get it.
You see what I did?
That's so funny.
That's morning show radio right there.
That's so funny.
Hey, do you want to see Snow White if she looked like what she'd look like as a real person? Because somebody took all these princesses and princess, and
made them real.
If they were real, they made. You want to see them?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do this?
It's a gray area.
I mean, Machine Gun Kelly does it all day long.
Yeah, and he gets to marry Megan Fox.
Right. It's a Jake and Tanner show. We'll do it next. Morning. You want to come around here and sit on Uncle Jake's lap?
It's not Thursday.
And we can look at this. So this dude used AI to see what these 23 popular cartoon characters would look like in real life.
Okay.
And I thought it'd be fun if we just kind of went through these. Now, some of these women are absolutely beautiful, but I don't know their... What are their ages with Disney? Now, this is AI, by the way. It's a cartoon. It's AI. They're not real living individuals.
So they're not real. So do you want to just believe that they're all 18?
Well, yeah, okay. Because are the princesses really young?
Yeah, but it was kind of set in a time when, like Aurora was, I think, meant to be 15, but she got married. Like that was the time.
No, she got Cosby'd.
Yeah, but then she got married.
Dudes are going over there and just making out with their face.
I think it was only one dude.
All right. So this is Mo from The Simpsons, okay?
Oh, God.
Doesn't that look just like...
Oh, my.
If Mo is a real person.
If Mo was a real person, that 100% would be him. And I've also seen bartenders like that.
This one... Okay, Eric. Eric's gorgeous.
Eric is gorgeous.
Eric's on Little Mermaid,
yes.
Right? Okay. I don't know who Carl Fredricksen is.
Neither do I. Oh, from Up.
From Up, okay.
Okay. It looks like Dick Van Dyke.
Moana.
Okay. Yep. Looks the same. Very pretty.
Very beautiful. Tinkerbell.
God,
How old is Tinkerbell?
She's like 1 billion years old.
Okay,
she's
that's
a
fine.
She's a mythical fairy.
This one kind of freaks me out just a tad.
Okay, that's porn.
Wait, why?
Like, I don't know. Doesn't that look like that would be in a parody of Tinkerbell and Peter Pan?
Well, probably.
Yeah.
All right. I heard this works really well for radio when you look
When we just look at pictures.
When we look
She's
at
very
pictures.
pretty.
Yeah.
She looks like Tinkerbell, but real.
This one surprised me.
Is it? Because I assume that Ariel's going to be like drop dead gorgeous.
See, I didn't think so.
Really?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. You don't see that in Ariel?
No. I mean, I don't know.
Cover up the fish bottom.
You're going to say face. This one, I think she is. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, no. Jasmine is beautiful. No, sorry,
I
not
do
this
think
one.
she's
No,
beautiful.
I do think Jasmine is pretty, but I don't think it was this one I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. You know who I really wanted on here and I didn't see?
Tangled? Rapunzel?
No, not her, but
Flynn Rider?
Flynn Rider, dude.
I don't want to see him anything else.
He's a smoke show.
Yeah, he is.
Millhouse. That looks like him,
Yep,
right?
that looks like a
that's on The
Millhouse.
Simpsons. Pocahontas, beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. Ned Flanders.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Here's Rapunzel.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And you see, it's just these women have humongous eyeballs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Disney does.
Anna.
Pretty.
No,
Elsa's-
Aladdin.
Yeah.
I think it's Elsa. Peter Pan freaks me the F out, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Peter Pan's scary.
I bet
Peter
you
Pan looks like he goes into your kid's room at night and says that he can fly. Do you want to come fly with me? We'll go to a place where we never get older. Get out of here, Peter!
You gotta go potty first. Here's Olive Oil. That one scares me too.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know who that one is.
Wait, go back up.
This one is
Isabella?
Isabella. I don't know who's she from though.
Encanto.
Oh yeah. See, my kids are not into the cartoons really anymore.
Dude, I love Encanto.
I heard it's good. Handsome Hans.
Okay.
Here's Kristoff.
Okay.
He's got an earring. I love it. This one's beautiful.
Yep. Yeah.
Elsa's she's beautiful in real life with AI, and she's beautiful as a cartoon.
I like the cartoon better.
Do you?
Yeah.
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 Really?
The cartoons.
You don't like the big old eyeballs? She got pretty eyeballs.
Yeah, but she's got big eyes in the cartoon too.
I like her earballs too.
You can only see a bit of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a lot of flap. It doesn't have a lot of flap like Uncle Jake's.
Her eyes are two different colors, and they're also not looking in the same direction. I think that's what's messing her up.
I like them cross-eyed.
Yeah, they're a little broken.
That's all I got. That's it. Did you have a lot of fun? Did
I
you
had
learn
a lot of fun.
Did you learn more about you or me at that?
A lot more about you.
Okay.
A lot more about
So
you.
I just checked our Gmail that we haven't checked in a long time.
Yeah, Gmail.
We-
I forget about that.
Yeah, we have a Jake and Tanner Gmail, and I wanted to read just a December 6th, 2021.
Okay.
That wasn't too long ago.
A little over a month.
Okay. Can I get a birthday shout out to my oldest? Carson turns 10 today. Carson!
Carson, happy birthday, Carson.
There you go. And then Andrew says, my wife is a big fan of yours. How a housewife in Maine found your show is beyond me. This is from Andrew. Anyhow, as a school teacher, I'm unable to listen to your show to any degree to gather what of some show-related merch or purchase would be a great gift for her for this super fan. She loves the show, and even my children would attest to her fandom. With that, whoever is answering this, please give me a few ideas of show-related gifts that this guy could purchase for his wife. Any help as assistance would be appreciated. Dang, man. That's
we gotta check that more.
Let's give him some ideas.
Hey,
man.
we got a pillow. Their faces on it.
Pillow. That
And also get her number.
You should get a pillow
With our faces
that
on
has
it.
our face on it.
I think they're on our website.
You could use it. I'll say you could use it as a knee pillow if you know what I mean. And how do I do with a wink emoji? Or what do
Semicolon smile. Semicolon close
doesn't
parentheses.
you both? I shouldn't do that.
You just get her number.
You should get a pillow with that has her face on it. Hey,
That wouldn't be creepy. What's her number?
that wouldn't be creepy. What's her number? Okay. There, we answered. That was, it's not a couple months ago. No big deal.
Yeah, it's fine.
A lot from Brad Dassey. A lot of
he's
emails
still
from
pretty
Brad
active,
Dassey.
huh?
What's up, Jake and Tanner? Want to reflect back on an amazing time of the past year. It was amazing doing the crazy little rap battle. Never done anything like that before, but that was really awesome. That was fire. Probably won't ever do that again because it's a lot of work and not just anything, but thanks for the awesome experience. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, we're really good people.
I just want to say that I know you guys don't even have to play my music because you're not obligated to, but I'm very honored that you would even take the time to do such a thing. You should hear, we did it at JTX too, Dassey. Kyle on delay lip sync that.
Yep.
Yeah.
To a thing that he put together himself.
Yeah, you had like a little montage. It's wonderful, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Anyway, I can bring my laptop and make stuff for you guys. Nah, don't worry about it, Dassey.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about any of that. Anyway, what were you going to say? I feel like you're going to say something.
I wasn't.
You weren't?
No.
Okay. Anyway, cool.
Have you been using this email to sign up for free trials again?
No, I have not.
Still just mine?
Yeah. Yeah, why?
I just feel like there's a lot of stuff in here that's just random.
Hey, how much do you plan on spending? Because I forget that Valentine's is right around the corner.
We don't do Valentine's.
Do you guys do a dinner or anything? I hate it. I think it is a capitalist holiday.
We don't do much.
That is all. Is it true that Hallmark made that? Or that was Sweetest Day, right?
Dude, Hallmark pretty much made them all.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
I think Valentine's Day is from St. Valentine.
We're terrible at it. And it's like, well, do I get my kids something? Because they just kind of take over every single holiday, even your birthday. You know, they open your gifts. Mm-hmm. They blow out your candles. You're making whatever cake they want. You know what I mean? It all becomes about the kids. Yeah, and do you know what the average is? I got this little fact here from the complete sheet.
Oh, God. I don't want to know what the average is because it's going to make me feel bad because I'm not even going to come close to spending it.
What would you think?
$20.
According to a study, the average person with a significant other expects to shell out $208.
$208?
It's ridiculous.
For a thing that's not special to the person. Like Valentine's Day, unless your birthday's on it, it's not special to you.
I think it's a young person's holiday.
It's gross.
Do you know what I mean? I think it's like in your 20s or whatever. I remember going over to a friend's house. We're terrible. Angie and I are terrible at even like Mother's Day and Father's Day and all that. No, every day is Mother's Day.
Yeah. Except for Father's Day.
And that's still kind of Mother's Day.
That's my day.
We don't do anything for that either. You know what I mean? And we went over to somebody's house one time and I was like, oh, where did you get that? And then they started naming some things that they got last year for Father's Day. And it was like a $400, like he got that. I'm like, oh, that's like Christmas.
Yeah, I get a coffee mug. And I love it.
I just
get a little coffee mug that says like, Dad.
I still use the same coffee mug that we've had forever. Probably we've had it for 15 years. Mm-hmm. It's my go-to coffee mug. It keeps my coffee exactly the temperature I want it.
Scalding hot.
It was $1. It was only $1. And Angie's bought other ones, and she's tried getting rid of it, and I've had to take it out of the garbage. How dare you throw something away that is so precious to me? Oh, that is not, Angie, by the way, that is not just a coffee cup. That is memories.
Yeah. Why are you trying to get rid of the last 15 years?
I've tried to use other ones. And once you get used to a coffee mug, man, it's hard. I can't do big coffee mugs. It gets too cold too quick. I know a lot of women.
Like the hotel coffee mug? Real small, like 8 ounces, like the real what a cup of coffee is.
No, I like those, and I will do those. It's just a tad bigger.
A little taller, though. It's not wider.
It's hideous. Right. Yes, what you just said.
But not the cone.
Not the cone.
The cone sucks.
Cones are the worst.
I have 2 coffee mugs. They're the exact same mug, and I keep them at different places because I go to my on the weekends I go to my dad's for coffee.
Sure. Must be nice.
So I have that. It is. It's great.
It's great,
father. Jesus. You're not gonna make me feel bad. Don't you turn that on me. I'll do it myself. Thank you. So I have one of those, and then I have one at home, and they're the only 2 I use.
Dude, I went to a restaurant that had square coffee mugs. Have you ever drank out of that? You got to like turn it and just drink out of the corner.
Yeah.
It's like pointless.
Caleb bought them once. We got them in a set with the square plates.
Were you cool with
I
it?
think in the early 2010s that was a real trend.
I think we had them too for a split second.
Yeah. It was a real trend to get square cutlery. And
Spell it.
it's cutlery?
You can't use it.
C-U-T. You're acting like a real... Put an N in there. C-U-T L-E-R-Y.
Yeah, you can use it.
Thank you.
Anyway, what were you saying now?
Cutlery.
I'll use it all the time.
Use it for everything. I'm doing cutlery today.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a square. I threw them all away.
We just finally. Now listen to me. I am 41 years old. I know it's going to surprise a lot of people because I sound like a beautiful man, a young man,
You
a young
are.
Brad. I sound like a young Brad Pitt.
No, I think what it is that the only reason you're 41 is because you look 20.
That's not true.
But you have like that scared technology thought process of like a 70-year-old, so it just kind of averages out.
Dude, I threw away my Googles. Angie got so mad. She's like, what are we doing? She's like, how are we going to ask for the temperature?
Yeah. The other thing, keep your keys in the freezer because people can come and steal your car. Oh, you're a wrist turner. Never mind.
Oh, that's so offensive, but I am. I am a wrist turner, man. Is that true?
That was the thing that went around for a while.
Oh,
People would
okay.
be like, put your keys in the microwave because people will come and they have little machines that'll extend the range and they'll steal your car. I don't know if it's ever happened.
Hi, what's up?
3430.
What's going on, man?
Is there anything Tanner can't do? Holy crap! He can spell cutlery. He can argue a point on politics. He's almost funny.
I mean, you were so nice, kind of,
So
and then
close
just
to that.
mean.
And also, cutlery feels like a hard word, but it really wasn't.
It wasn't.
It's right there.
It's only 3 letters.
It is?
I don't know. No, man, I was saying I'm 41 and I just recently, I wish you would have just taken my coffee and started drinking my.
I like yours better today.
We just recently got a bunch of new plates and little plates, bowls, and everything.
Yeah.
We still kind of had the mismatched or kind of the stuff that was like a wedding gift or a gift that we've gotten over the years or whatever. And we finally just recently got one of those. Dude, we just recently got a headboard for we just got a new bedroom set. I mean, these are weird things that because they're not fun. We're doing so many experiences. We're almost like millennials where we just want to go out and just experience life, or Gen Zs or whatever. And we don't like paying for things that are just like, It's like, but I'm telling you, having that brand new bedroom set, and
we're getting one in April.
you're gonna love it.
We already ordered it.
We didn't. Ooh, I want to see it. This is the age that I'm at. I want to definitely see that.
Yeah.
I want to know where you make them whoopee on. I want to know if I agree. What? Well, isn't that what everybody does? What?
I don't know. It's just.
Let me see it. Pull it up.
The swing's not going to be there, so you'll have no idea.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I was always against TV in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I never really liked it until I had kids, and we only have one living room.
Mm-hmm.
And they like watching TV or whatever, but there's only so much you can take of the kid shows or YouTube screaming at you. So we go up and watch Sue Aikens, man.
What the hell? Oh,
every
God.
night, Life Below Zero. Man, we love it.
Is she into it, or is it something that you got her into?
No, well, I got her into that, but she's super into it. She loves it.
Yeah. It's a fun thing, the whole bedroom set. It is a fun purchase.
Give me it. Let me see what you're making.
I don't know.
On.
I wasn't there. Well, I was there, but I don't know what it's called. Hold on, Ashley's. It's got the headboard has shelves in it, and they also have LED lights.
Yeah.
And it has drawers.
So you can put books on there.
Yes.
Or other things. What you putting on there? I wish you would. I thought you were going to not say shelves and say shells.
A couple of shells.
We're doing beach theme just for our bed.
It's like one of those motels in movies.
Yeah.
And you got ocean life?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
You doing king?
Yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
we already, our mattress is new.
We did twin. We actually did bunk beds to open up the room.
We have two twins, like we're a married couple in an old 50s sitcom.
I like it. All right, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. I thought that was funny. That's not an emotion.
Yeah, not really. Gratitude would be an emotion.
First emotion that comes to mind, walnuts.
First emotion, football.
Come here, boy. It's Tom Brady's motorboat and his son. Oh, God.
The best to play the game right there.
So apparently Tom Brady retiring. I just think about, like he's saying, I want to be there for my kids. Think about every dad's. I don't know.
So he's now there when they're easier?
Too old to make out with. I don't think there's ever an age to make out with your kids, but like, listen, you think about your dad is always awesome. Like your dad is your dad, but think about your dad being one of the best, or if not the greatest football player to ever live.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean, that's your dad.
And like, we expect his son to be in the NFL, right?
I don't know.
Like I do.
Well, maybe.
I don't even know if his son is good at anything other than awkward kisses with his dad.
I hope he does what Tom Cruise's son does, and he's a fisherman out in Florida. He takes people out into the waters.
Man, I keep forgetting that he has a son.
Yeah, he does too. Well, so wait a minute. Did Brady had I didn't read it, but it was a lot about his retirement that he posted on his Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
But I heard he did not acknowledge the Patriots or the coach. Who's the coach?
Belichick.
Belichick. Yeah.
No, I guess he didn't. I didn't read it either. But I saw that was the first thing.
Oh, wait a minute. He did briefly acknowledge. Okay, so Kraft wrote his own tribute to Brady, and then he wrote up there thanks Patriot Nation and fans. That's all he said. But wait a minute, why? Why was he so? Is that a jab at the Patriot Nation?
Maybe a Belichick. I know him and Belichick were not seeing eye to eye at the end.
Why?
I think Belichick. Well, because this is what was happening. Both those dudes have big egos, and they both thought they're the reason that the Patriots were as dominant as they were.
Oh, and it showed that it was just Tom Brady.
Then I think Brady was like, okay, I'll leave, and I'll show you who is the reason that we've won this many Super Bowls. And he leaves, and his first season, he wins the Super Bowl, and where are the Patriots? I don't even know if they made it to the playoffs this year.
He's just real good at putting ball there.
He put ball wherever ball need be. Ball need go there, Brady put ball there.
I should talk like that. It's just weird because that sport was made, right? That was a made.
Here we go again.
No, I gotta take my lecture, bro.
Here we go again with weird constructs of time that are gonna make me feel bad when I'm trying to go to sleep. Okay.
No, but it's weird because football is made by man.
Yes.
And Brady was just born
a man.
And why is he good at that sport? Do you know what I mean? It was made. It was made, and was his dad a football player?
Ooh, I don't know.
I mean, is it going through DNA that he can throw a ball? He put ball there? It's crazy that a thing that was made by humans, he makes millions of dollars of because he's so good at it. It's a weird thing to be just talented at.
It is very odd to be that it's all genetics. It has to. I mean, obviously there's talent and stuff, but genetics go along with it. Because you and I could not have just practiced as hard as we could and be there.
So you're saying it just runs in the family of why his dad can throw ball real good?
But maybe that. But he's also, he's 6'4", so that's a really good height for a quarterback, and it's probably easier for him to put on muscle. He's probably just more.
Just athletic.
He has that weird athletic gene. But also, he's never had a cup of coffee in his whole life.
Yeah, it's true.
Is that a good life? I guess he's married to a supermodel and he's a billionaire. So
I mean, he's doing something right.
He did something okay, I guess.
Do I think it'd be really good again with archery? This is big in my mind. I might just get a compound bow just to show you how flipping amazing I'll be at this. And hacky sack, I'm incredible.
There is a lot of really dumb things that you're just really good at.
Well, I was thinking about this morning. I wish I was passionate about a thing. I'm always trying to find that thing that I'm super passionate about. I try to find the passion in everything, but then I'll lose that interest. Yeah. I wish I was just gung-ho on a thing that I'm just certain. Not just being somewhat good at these stupid little hobbies, but being really good at a thing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Wouldn't that be fun to find that and you just love every bit of it and you're just constantly hacky-sacking?
Yeah, and you tried to take it on the road. You were just really good. Those people that are good at falling off a wall onto a trampoline and then jumping back up. Have you seen them?
Oh, yeah, dude, those guys, they're incredible.
They're incredible at it, but it's I guess, what do we do with this? Go make a show in Vegas.
It would just be fun, man. It would be fun to find that passion, because definitely we're not great at this. But I like it.
But that sucks, though, because some people are good at football and they can make money on that. But, like, if you were super good at hacky sack, like, what are you going to do? Make money on that?
I don't know. Not necessarily to make money, just to just love it so much that I'm constantly practicing at it. Like, you know what I mean?
But wouldn't it be awesome if you could do both of those things? Make money and be super passionate about it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much this country cares about grown men in costumes trying to put egg-shaped ball into the rectangle. Dude, high five on that. I get it.
Yeah. Well, I love it.
Even though even though this dude was a pathetic 3-time Super Bowl loser, let's not forget.
Those 7 rings mean nothing when he lost 3 of them. He should have 10. He should have 1 for every finger.
Do you want to see his stats are crazy.
It is really crazy.
He has most regular season passing yards, most regular season touchdown passes, most Super Bowl starts for a quarterback, most Super Bowl wins, most completions in Super Bowl history, most passing yards in Super Bowl history, most passing touchdowns in Super Bowl history. He also holds NFL records, most wins as a starting QB.
Longest sun kiss.
Yup. Passionate makeout sessions with his kid. Oldest quarterback to start and win a game. Oldest player to play and win a Super Bowl, most playoff games, most playoff wins, most games with touchdown passes, longest completion, 99 yards, and so many more. He's also one of only 2 quarterbacks to start and win a Super Bowl for 2 different teams. Who's the other one? $5 on. He's only one of 2 quarterbacks to start and win a Super Bowl for 2 different teams. Who's the other one? 3, 2, 1. Wrong.
Wait.
Damn,
hold on.
The $5 is off the table.
Wait, hold on. I don't understand the
question. He's also one of only 2 quarterbacks to start and win the Super Bowl for 2 different teams. Who's the other one?
Patrick Mahomes.
15 divided by 2.
7.5.
Oh. No, it wasn't. You're wrong on that. I'm not telling.
Who is it?
Come on. Akinator would know. We don't got time for Akinator.
No, we don't, because Akinator is starting to lose some of his zip. We had to do like 40 questions the other day.
What about...
Give me the team.
What? No. How about it rhymes with Kate and Canny?
Peyton Manning?
Aw, yeah. Too good of a clue, I guess.
It was a rhymes.
Giselle wrote something. Do you want to hear?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm so proud of you and everything you have had to overcome physically and emotionally over the years. I'm in awe of your dedication and everything you've achieved. You are the most dedicated, focused, and mentally tough person I've ever met. You never have complained over the years about all the bruises, aches, and pains. You just kept focusing on your goal to go out there and be the best leader and all your teammates. When I met you over 15 years ago, I didn't know the first thing about football, but cheering you on and seeing you and doing what you do and love of what you do, I've learned to love this wonderful game to the point that I seriously believe I knew more than the referees. And I like how you make it about you, Giselle.
Referees, it always feels like they just pull them off the street that day.
It's kind of neat, though, man. Thinking about being a QB and your beautiful model wife is staying in one of those booths that look down on all the poor people.
Yeah. Oh, like, what's-his-face's wife? Did you see that? Mahomes' wife. They won like one of the games, and it was like 20 degrees outside, like horrible, like super cold. And she took a bottle of champagne. She just started spraying it all over the poor people. And people were just like, "Hey, it's like super cold out.
Stop it!" Yeah, no, it's just thinking about that. That would make you feel great, right? Like my model wife is cheering me on because she wants me to win this. Listen. What if our wife's cheering us on for, hey, get out on time. Get out on time.
They didn't even come to the first night of our JTX.
No, they don't care.
2 nights, and they're just like, we'll go to the one where you don't suck as much.
Yeah, they say, which one are you going to be better at?
Like, oh, man, I mean, maybe the second one. Like, oh.
Maybe they should cheer us on a little bit more for getting out on time because we're late.
Damn it, again,
yeah.
Huh?
I didn't do that. Hi, it's Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Listen, I'm feeling good today.
Good.
I gotta take my Lexapro here. You should take it with me. We could be pill buddies.
I take mine at night because it makes me drowsy.
I don't care.
But it makes me drowsy.
All right. I want to say
take it at night. We'll FaceTime.
Mine keeps me awake. I want to say, to anybody listening, this is gonna relate to whoever. You'll know who it relates to because it could be you. Screw your depression.
Oh, God.
Screw your excuses. Screw your heartbreak.
Oh, God.
Screw your laziness. Screw whatever your mind is telling you not to do. You get up. You drink your glass of water. You take your vitamins. Take your protein shake and get the hell to the gym. Get there.
But wait, you're on a pill, though.
This is what Phil's telling me to say. Get on Lexapro.
Because you were like, you're like, screw all of your like antidepressants and stuff. And you're like,
No.
let me take my Lexapro quick.
I'm just saying, fix it. If you need Lexapro, go get it. Because it's completely, and you know this, you've seen this. I'm more of I was already fantastic to be around, but now I'm even more
perfect.
I'm more fantasticer.
Yeah.
Seriously, man, get to the gym and do the
Getting
gym
yourself healthy is the best medicine.
and it's going to make you feel great. The flipping gym is so, especially on running days for me. Running is tough, dude, because everything in your body tells you to quit.
Yeah.
Especially mine. Like when I'm running, it's like, just go down to 3.5. You could walk. Walking's great. I see people walking all the time. And it's your brain is constantly telling you to quit. Constantly. And if you can get through that running portion, and I only do it for 20 minutes, but I go hard on that running.
Yeah.
And
wait, you run hard or you run hard?
Well, it depends. Depends on how I'm feeling that day, how many Lexapros I took, and who's in front of me. Depends on if I'm sharing a treadmill with somebody.
I like it when they're in front of me because it feels like I'm chasing them.
No, it's tough, man. It's if you can get past that, I feel like you can do it. You can accomplish anything that day. I do. I feel like that. I feel like, okay, today's a good day. I got past the hardest part. And that was really, because for me, I hate even thinking about it. Running's tomorrow, and I'm already thinking about it like, God, I got to run because everything tells me not to do it.
Yeah.
I'm my own little David Goggins, baby.
No.
Now I'm nowhere near that.
No,
I would have ran to work.
Yeah, if you were David Goggins, you would have taken your bike to work today.
All right, do you feel that way, Lo, with the cardio? It sucks. Cardio is the worst.
Yeah, cardio does suck really bad. But I think this is what I'm gonna do. Is I'm starting my gym workout on Monday. You have to.
Wait, are you gonna go with me?
No,
dude. Why don't we do a buddy system?
I would rather jump off a 30-foot building with 20 feet of rope.
When I spot you, Lo, you know what's going to be right there.
Jake running hard again.
Dangling.
I would like it the next time you go to the gym, like tomorrow when you're on a running day.
Yeah.
I want you to pick a treadmill that's right behind a woman, like a pretty girl.
I can't.
And I want you to run as fast as you can and like look like you're chasing them.
No, I'll do this. And I'll do this. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you.
Get you. Go ahead to be faster.
Did I get her? Did I get her? No, mine is like, this is the way I do this. I started saying this has helped me out with the gym thing. Once I get there, whatever day it is, I have an hour. I'm going to be there for this hour, okay? Yeah. And if I get done early, I'll go, and it's not a running day, I'll go walk on a treadmill or I'll go do abs. But that hour that I am there at the gym, I'm going to work really hard because it's work out really hard. I'm not working right. But I'm going to take that hour and dedicate that hour to do it because if you're there, why half-ass it? Do you know what I mean? And it's really easy to do. My mind will, and I just recently have messed with my mind to say, all right, I'm here for this hour. I'm going to be, no matter what, I'm staying an hour and I'm going to work really, unless I can't, but most of the times I can.
Yeah. I like the 10-minute rule.
What's that?
The 10-minute rule is the day when you're like, I have no motivation to go to the gym. You go to the gym, get dressed, and work out for 10 minutes. If after that 10 minutes you're still not feeling it, then go home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See,
because
for me,
usually after those 10 minutes, and I like their thought process because
that feels like you're already setting yourself up to fail. Like, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes to talk myself out of it.
But if you're working out and you're doing it, like I've done this where it's like, I'm working out. But if you're like, dude, I really don't want to do this, then you're not going to push yourself anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying is do that. I'm going to be here, so let's just get her done. Mm-hmm. Like, that's my mindset. I've changed now where it's like, okay, if I'm going to be on this treadmill, let's just go.
See, I like the 10-minute because it does give you an out at 10 minutes, and it's not as daunting as this is going to be an hour.
Yeah. For me, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
For me, I think I could really do some damage and talk myself out of it in 10 minutes if I already didn't want to go.
I've never talked myself out.
Colton has something where he does on the
cocaine,
and he runs so fast. No, he does 5-minute thing where it's if he's on the treadmill, he's like, I'm gonna go 5 minutes, I'm running, and then when he hits that, he goes, I'll go for another 5. I'll just do 5 more, and that's how he plays tricks on his mind. Because, dude, your body is telling you, what are you doing?
Yep.
Stop it.
Your body doesn't want to do that thing.
Dude, I had a guy yesterday. I get this ever so often. Not so much now, though. I used to get it a lot more because he had a Netflix series. It's kind of like right now with that dude that looks like you on Yellowstone. On Yellowstone. That show's very popular right now. So I hear it quite a bit on Messenger and stuff, and you do look a lot like that guy. But I got it from this guy when he had a Netflix show, and I haven't gotten it in a while. But a dude stopped me running and was like, dude, you look just like Frank Grillo. And I go, I have heard that. And he's like, I mean, I thought yesterday Frank Grillo was in this place. And that dude's dope, too, because he has a dog that he walks around Planet Fitness with, a service dog. And on it says, don't touch me because I'm a service dog. Yeah. All I want to do is
on him or the dog?
Both of them. He actually has a human as a service dog. He's a furry. He's a furry.
That makes me feel better. Frank Grillo.
Yeah, Frank Grillo. What is a terribly ugly name. And probably not that attractive of a man. But
no, I get it. I see it. You have the same style as him.
Yeah, just badassery,
and the same face shape.
You mean
pointy?
Oh,
he was on he was
Kingdom or whatever. That's where I kind of know him from. He's in like every C movie.
He was in the MCU.
He was?
Yeah, for Captain America, and he was in the
Wait, he was Captain America?
No. He was in those movies. He was Crossbones. He was in there for like a scene. But yeah.
My workout rule every morning is 60 minutes or 300 calories, whichever comes first. Unless I'm late for work, then I got to hit 250 calories. That's a great one. I'm hitting 240 calories in my 20-minute run. I don't know how accurate that is.
Yeah, who knows how accurate those are.
But I actually learned that from you because I was always doing time, and you said you should switch that to burn what calories you want to get. So I try to get that anywhere from 220 to 240 in that 20-minute run. Dude, I really want to learn macros.
That scares me.
Yeah, a little bit. Me too.
Well, what sucks about all of that is that's what makes it intimidating and already sets you up for failure in your head when you're like, oh, I got to get in shape. And then you start looking up stuff, and then they're like, oh, yeah, you got to balance your macros and this and this and this and this.
That is intimidating,
and
man.
It freaks you out when ultimately you're not looking to get the Frank Grillo body.
Maybe.
Like
I doubt it. I drink too much beer. My downfall is hell yeah, I would love to do that.
But do you want to do what it takes to do that? Like, that's cutting out so much.
Right, and that's probably not a lot of natter days on a Saturday.
It's probably 0 natter days.
Yeah, and that's my big problem.
Like, to me,
the alcohol. Dude, listen,
to
you
me,
have a little
burger
weight in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's cold here.
It does get cold. Like, all you stupid people, you lose all your weight. It's like, hey, winter's coming back.
Hey, what were you saying about a burger? That sounds good.
But what I'm saying is a burger and beer appeals to me more than that body does.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like,
get it. I mean,
enjoying a
he's
burger-
doing movie. You know, he's a sex symbol or whatever.
Yeah, he
I
gets
mean,
paid for that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would love to do it, but again, I like beer on the weekends. I like hanging out with friends, and when I say friends, I mean friend without the S, and I mean friend as in my wife. And we like having wine. She even said, she's like, I don't want you to be the guy that goes and gets a salad at a restaurant. She's like, I don't want you to worry about that. I want you to like have food.
Yeah, and dude, this dude's not an hour a day.
Dude, oh, probably not.
Yeah.
Did you read that number 2 text? Don't say that out loud, but this dude was a personal trainer for 2 years. Macros are the worst. Really? Hey, personal trainer, 8114. I need some moves for to get this part of me bigger.
Boobs.
Well, the upper part of my chest. I want that like Frank's, where it's. Don't judge me.
You want like a crotch V, but up top?
You judge the hell out. Don't shame me. It is 2021. If I want a crotch V, I get a crotch V.
Top crotch.
That's what I call it. It's my name at the gym.
Oh, top crotch is here. Top crotch. Top crotch. Top crotch.
Dude, you know what I did in Planet the other day? So I go to the locker room, it's getting ridiculous right now. Not enough people have dropped out. They're still
it's
going.
Still only February.
Yeah,
just
true.
give it a few more weeks.
And I had my protein shake, and I grabbed it, and I'm holding it upside down, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that it's closed, and it is going directly into a guy's boot. Because he had his boots. He just took his boots off and left them there. And I go, well, I'm not going to touch his boots, and powder's everywhere, so I kind of kicked the powder out, right?
Oh,
and
was it liquid?
No, it wasn't liquid. It was just the powder.
Well, that's fun.
But
still.
I judged him to make myself feel better. I go, put it in the locker. Of course you're going to get protein powder in your boot if you didn't.
Of course you're going to. What?
If you didn't.
What are you doing making a protein shake in the locker room?
Well, I didn't. I was taking it out of my bag, and I was like putting something outside of my bag. And even one of the dude, I looked at him, like, you didn't see that. And he's like, I didn't see nothing. I'm like, that's right.
That's that solidarity. That's that locker room solidarity that I love when something terrible happens and everybody's like, didn't see a thing.
Right.
Yep.
1084. My husband is an archery expert at Shields. That is like, how did he get that? Did he name himself that?
Yeah. Did he work his way up from women's shoes? And like now he's at the archery spot?
And he has an amazing shoulder. Just keep playing with your bow. First of all, he only has one amazing shoulder.
That's weird.
Second, I don't have a bow. I'm going to buy one because I want to get really good at archery. It's still fun to do archery without killing things, right?
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah,
I don't have to kill deer to have fun with that.
100%.
Because I think it would be super fun to shoot at a target.
But like I said, if we're doing this, I want to do like we have to make our own bow and arrows.
Dude, I might do that. I might be down with that, but I don't know.
I don't want the compound bow because my
You
niece's,
can't pull it back.
My niece's compound bow makes me struggle a little. And I try to act like it doesn't, but it is for a small child.
Dude, let's go to Shields today and go look at bows.
The last thing I want to do.
There's other things at Shields. There's muck boots. We can go look at muck boots too.
No, they asked me to leave Shields. I stayed there for an hour once. Just swinging golf clubs because they have the simulator.
They did not ask you to leave.
They're like, you can buy nothing? You can buy anything? And I was like, I'm just waiting for my family. And there was a line. The issue was, there was a
I
line.
got you.
And I was like, I guess I can go. And he's like, yeah, come back later.
Jake, I have a compound bow you can have to see if you like it before you buy
it. You give it to him. Give it to him, Lindsay.
Damn it, Tanner, thank you.
You're not just to see.
I like Lindsay.
She's
my new favorite.
You know what?
We got matching tattoos.
You know what I think we need to normalize?
They say Trump for life.
Bring you got him on your lower back?
No, right here. Thug life, but it's Trump
on
life.
Your bottom crotch?
Just Trump life, yeah.
I think we need to normalize bringing gifts to people's houses.
Dude, that's a thing. Do you know that in other countries or way back in the day, you would always bring
something,
some
sort of gift for the house.
You have to, but it's got to be good gifts.
Yeah, like money.
Yeah, right.
Just gift cards. I just stand at the door for my Super Bowl party and people are just handing me gift cards.
Dude, you're having a Super Bowl party?
Yeah.
Who's all coming over?
I don't know.
Let me see the guest list.
Setting it up. My wife set it up.
Dude, that'll be fun, though. You got that big-ass TV now?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're going to have a blast.
I told, my mom was like, oh, maybe I'll do a Super Bowl party. And I told her, I was like, hey, I'm looking at buying an 82-inch TV. I'm having a Super Bowl party.
Oh, you got your family coming over?
I don't think so.
No, it's just buddies or whatever?
She only wanted, she was only going to do one if the Packers were in it. So, but.
Did you see the tickets for that, man? Like the cheapest ticket is $6,000.
Yeah, it's so stupid to go to a Super Bowl. It's so stupid. Only 3 people have agreed to come to my party.
So what, dude?
And my wife's one of them.
That would be so. That's my type of party, homie.
We only invited 10. And I'm okay with all of it. Okay with everything. Most of them are just couples. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Just because I think I'm going to get drunk.
What is Lindsay's thing on there?
What?
If you're bringing gifts to people's houses, then sort. But Tanner, I have a bow for you. What does that mean?
I don't know. Is she bringing me a bow?
I don't know. I've never been a fan of like the big parties unless I'm drinking. But even in college, it was always when I say college, I mean Angie's college.
When Angie was in college,
I never wanted to go to the bar. It was always like, dude, let's just stay here with some, Chaz is here. Why we got to run to the bar with all those people? Let's just hang out here and play cards.
I do like dirtier bars.
Yeah, I do too, because it's never as like super busy.
I like sitting at a table. I like conversation. When it comes to parties, my house, 10 people max.
Yeah.
Anybody else's house, you can have a ton of people, but I'm only going to be with about 6 people, and it's going to be outside. I don't care what the weather is.
It just means I'm bringing Tanner a bow. Jake lives too far.
Lives the same distance. Oh, no, she's north of Green Bay, so. Okay, well, bring me a bow.
She's north. Oh, she is north. She's north of Green Bay.
Yeah, she's north of Green Bay, so it is closer for.
Is she in Green Bay?
No, she's north of Green Bay.
Good. Do you remember that dude? Did we ever talk about this on the radio? That dude with that dealership right going towards your house on the right, and he got. Remember when I called him? Or no, because he had like 5 cars out there. Mm-hmm. He ended up calling me because I put my truck on Craigslist. Mm-hmm. One of the guys there, and they're like, "Bring it to our place. We will sell it for you, and we take like $3,000 out of it. But we're at a prime location." And I remember calling him, and I was asking him questions, and they were treating me like garbage.
Yeah, people were like laughing in the background. It felt like a scam.
He got arrested though.
Yeah, it was a scam. That was the issue.
What was that dude's business right there? I forget.
It's like Northwoods Realty, or not Realty, Northwoods like auto shop or something like that.
Just going 41 North, right?
Yeah, it's in that big triangle building next to County B Sunset by the Burger King. There.
I feel like we won that because honestly, I'm like, can I talk to
think
like
he's
the
in
dude?
Jail.
Dude, crazy guy.
But yeah, his thing was, I will take your car. We're gonna mark it up, and I'll give you what you're selling it for. Like I'll give you that. But what the issue was is that he was taking cars, he was underselling them by a ton, and then he was like, "Sorry, like it didn't sell for that." And you signed a thing that said that I get a commission, and so he would tell you like you're gonna get your money's
right,
worth, but you would sign something that says like you're gonna give them half.
Yeah, everything in my body was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we sat in the office, and I was like, it feels like a scam.
Yeah,
feels like.
He was laughing.
Yeah.
They were just laughing, and they were like, because I was trying to ask him questions. I'm like, well, can I talk to the dude who does this? And they're like, he's in the potty.
Yeah.
And then they heard
poop poop. Backwards bargains there.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But yeah, he called you. I remember that. That was a scam. And then like 3 weeks later, we read an article about how they got like fined.
Good.
Well, screw them.
All right. Anyway, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. More of us next.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know that. There are people who think Finland doesn't exist.
What?
I love it, man.
I don't know. Is that even surprising right now? Like, there's still a very large group of people that think that the Earth is flat.
Then they said, then somebody said, oh, crap, I'm listening to the podcast. Please ignore me. I wonder what they were talking about a second ago. Hey, do you want to call that person?
Yes. Which one? The one that texted me?
Yeah, Tanner texted me and was like, dude, we should do this tomorrow. So what happened? Explain really quick.
So Sunday night into... Saturday night into Sunday at 11. I got a text that said, yo, are you Cruz? It's... I'm going to murder this name. Guyalina? Guyalina? We chatted on Bumble before, and I went up to see my cousins, but we didn't connect in real life. I'm back in the area for a while if you want to actually hang out when I'm here. Are you open to that?
You texted, and I think it's only, she texted. Is it a she?
I believe so, because they said, are you Cruz? And then the name is Guilina, and it ends with an A, so I just assume it's a lady.
So I think the only nice thing to do is to say, hey, this person didn't ghost you. You just texted the wrong number.
Yeah,
and then we'll maybe can see where it goes.
Yeah.
Here, write down the number or dial it or something. Wait, just before we do that, let's take this call. Hi, who's this?
Sanders, 3430. Don't hang up. I had this exact same phone call or text.
You what? You had the exact same text?
Yeah, I have that number blocked right now. And if you keep a text thread going with this person, it gets spicy. How's that?
Wait a minute. You had the exact same, basically the same text. So it's a scam?
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's really entertaining if you want to.
Oh, we're definitely calling.
If you want to. Oh, I don't know if I want to call, but if you text back and forth, dude, it gets.
We're gonna. Yeah, somebody just said, "Dude, it's a known scam." All right, shut up, 3430.
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
didn't
call.
know that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's Juliana. I guess it's a scam.
No, that's so fun. This is fun. Remember last time we called that one dude and he started calling us an MFer?
Oh yeah, he went right off. And that was our first.
What's her name?
Juliana.
I'm gonna see if she wants to get into a trouble.
In a thruple?
Somebody said I got that scam too.
Oh.
But it's still fun, man. Don't feel bad. It's still fun.
I know, but...
Hey, can I see that really quick?
Save the pen?
Yeah, I can find something. Don't ever take this.
You gave it to me.
Somebody said I got
The person you are calling is currently unavailable.
We'll try one more time. I want to hang out.
Yeah.
I got that text too. Well, now I'm feeling left out.
Yeah. Why don't you get the text? I just text back and say, yes, Cruz.
Oh, you just did?
Yeah, I'll be Cruz. Screw it.
All right. Yeah, another person. I got that text. Damn.
The person you are calling is currently...
maybe you can't. Maybe they're only scamming through text. Let me know what they say, though, if they can get one.
Yeah.
That's fun. Hey, do you remember the Fox River Mall shooter?
Yeah.
I forget the guy's name. He was convicted recently of the fatal shooting at the mall.
Yep.
Let me just read. Desmond Ellis shot and killed Giovanni.
Okay.
During a dispute about a girlfriend at the Fox River Mall. That's right. Remember? And then he jumped in a vehicle and he took off.
Yeah, there was a hot pursuit for a minute.
He got 40 years behind bars.
Good.
That is life is 25, right? I think 25 years is life.
Yeah.
That dude got 40 years. He is 18 years old. He's 60 years old basically when he gets out of there.
Yeah.
He is only going to know prison life. Dude, like he is not going to know how to function, especially in 40 years. this world, when it goes as crazy as it's going to be going in 40 years where technology is going to be, he's going to come out of that place not
crazy.
Knowing how to function. For one dispute over this girl, where in 15 years, 10 years, 2 years, or maybe even right now, he's going to look at it and go, that was not worth it at all.
Yeah, I assume right now he assumes it's not worth it.
That frontal cortex not developed yet.
One person is dead and you're basically dead.
40 years behind bars because of that one night, man.
58, though. I mean, that's not really that. I mean, you just got about another 10 years after that? 20 years?
20 years, maybe. 60, 70, 80. Let's say the average is 85.
Yeah.
I mean, he's eating prison food. I mean, he's probably going to be working out and stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm definitely smoking, though.
It's going to be Shawshank and Brooks.
Dude, it's terrible, man.
Come out.
2 kids lost their lives because of...
Well, let's not sympathize with the kid that murdered the other kid.
Well, I feel bad. He did murder, and I feel bad for the whole situation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, just 2 kids lost both lives. I mean, one, I feel terrible for the one who died, the family. Oh, my God, I could never imagine losing a kid. I can't even imagine.
No,
I can a little imagine it. It's terrible, but to actually go through it.
It's no bueno.
But my God, man. Because of one...
Where was the girl at?
I don't know, man.
I would like to know her side. I would like to interview her. Oh, I got a text.
Oh, you did? What does it say? Ask if you can call.
Oops, did I just actually chat up a random guy? Oh my God, I effed up. I can be so dumb sometimes.
Wait.
Show me your dem boobies. Oh, she sent me a face pic right away.
No way.
Let's reverse image
All right,
search
say, hey,
this.
I'm calling you. Say, hey, I'm calling you from my landline. Say, pick up.
Pick up.
Say you're calling from your rotary dial.
I'm on a pay phone.
Let me see the picture again that this person sent.
I'm gonna reverse image search it really quick.
Did you say to pick up?
The person you are calling.
Get going more on it. Get. Don't worry about that. Let's reverse image that later.
Okay.
Just keep texting back and forth because this is outstanding to me.
Come on.
By the way, Tanner yesterday or a couple days ago ended up getting a text that said, "Hey, we met on Bumble and we thought it would be a fun radio thing, but then we found out it's a scam. So we're just going back and forth. This person not realizing that it's they're getting catfished."
Nips.
Text line here. What did they say?
Nothing yet.
Somebody on the text line. I always feel a little bad for a young kid that commits such serious crime. Not that they don't deserve to be punished, but I feel bad that they're so young and have now ruined their own life as well. I'm kind of on that boat too.
Yeah,
and I'm just saying the frontal cortex is not developed, and you don't realize the consequences in this terrible situation, and you're reacting on emotion.
I do think that the legal age of being an adult should be switched to 21.
Right.
But that means too that you don't get to join the military till you're 21. That is the only thing that'll keep this country away from actually doing that.
Why are you on a payphone when you're texting? No, that doesn't make sense.
I can't talk on my phone.
I think Tanner should send her money. Let's try it one more time. Did she write back?
No. I'll Venmo you $3 for a pic of your feet and cotton candy.
The website I always listen to, you guys on the morning, is showing up blank now. I don't know what to tell you on that.
She just said, "Thank you for not seeming annoyed. I presume not all men are an a-hole that gives out fake numbers."
No, no, right. Say, no, I'm definitely an a-hole.
Want to text? What's your
The
name?
person you are calling.
Say, no, I'm definitely an a-hole.
I'm an a-hole.
Say this is meant to be. Go crazy. Say I love you.
But I think you're the one for me.
I wish I wasn't so scared to text because I want to text too.
As long as I get a pic of
Say something else. Say like your nostrils or your ear hole.
Of your ears.
Kyle and Delay say you're out of minutes and you got to use a payphone. All right, let me play a couple commercials here, and then we'll come right back and see where we are with this text. This is the Jake and Tanner Show. Did they respond?
Yeah. So they said, after I said, let me get a pic of those ears, they said, hee hee, it's good to meet you. Thanks for not being an a-hole. What sort of hobbies are you into? Which I promptly said, kidnapping. Then they said, how about all this COVID stuff? I'm in town pet sitting for my aunt because they took a vacation to Australia. I wonder how their quarantine situation is doing. How are you feeling? And I said, I feel like wearing skin to bed.
No response yet?
Nothing yet, no.
So somebody said it's a robot. Is that true? It's a bot? That makes me disappointed if it's a bot. Well, I mean, because she's not really responding to your text.
No, she's not responding at all.
Or he. Or bot.
It's definitely a man.
Yeah.
Because, like, women don't do this. Right? Like, women wouldn't do this.
I wouldn't think, but maybe.
Because this is such a dumb... Like, this is such a dumb way. I want to see where this goes. Like, what do they want from me?
Money.
Well, I want to see how much. I already offered to Venmo them $3.
Ask how much money they want to make this happen.
Yeah. How much money should I give you? But you have to stomp on my beanbag.
Yeah, see what they say. I came across a TikTok this morning, and somebody was here interviewing Elon Musk, and they go, what is your back? Like, I understand that you have Tesla and that, and what's your background to make a rocket and go to Mars? And he said, I read a lot of books and I talked to people. Dude, that's how intelligent that dude is, though. I mean, he's got a team behind him.
Yeah, did he did he design the rocket, or did he hire just a bunch of people to make him a rocket?
Two-stall garage.
He only has a 2-stall,
yeah.
Huh? I guess that's better than the 1.5 stall that I have.
Somebody said, see how many texts it takes to ask for money for science. Yeah. I was thinking today on my way to work, how many hours I wasted in school. Because a lot of it, well, this is different, I guess. I didn't do well because Piper brought home algebra.
Yeah.
She's doing algebra right now.
Mm-hmm. 6th grade, she's doing algebra?
Yeah, like basic algebra. But for me, I don't know how to do this. And it's embarrassing. I hate not knowing how to do that. And the only reason that now listen, I took algebra back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say when I was in 11th or 12th grade. So many years passed, the only time I've ever used it was right now. Yeah. Yesterday, when my daughter's like, hey, can you help me with this? And I'm like, have your mom do it. Angie had to learn what she's learning on some of the math. She had to get to the computer and go, I kind of remember, and then she had to do it. Angie doesn't use it.
Yeah.
And it's, what are we doing? Now, I went to a school, though, that only had anything extra, like passions or finding other things we didn't have. It was football or weed.
Yeah.
And I liked sports and everything, but I liked weed.
But weed was good.
Yeah, but I mean, we went to a very tiny school.
Yeah.
How many classes are they teaching? And I know there's the argument that you would say, or other people would say, that, but you don't know what career they're going to have, and maybe they end up using algebra for,
Yes, high school is not designed to set you up for the rest of your life. It's supposed to set you up with some basic knowledge, and then you have the choice to go and pursue extra learning on things that you have decided you liked at the end of it.
I just don't understand.
You know what I mean?
Do you need it unless you're if you're learning calculus? Do you need that unless you're going to be a calculus teacher? I'm sure Elon Musk probably uses it, or building rockets.
And engineers, I think, use that.
I just think there could be so much more taught along with school. She came home the other day and she's doing bad in social studies / history, whatever. And I'm like, what are you learning? And she's memorizing these things. And I'm like, why are they having you memorize crap? You got Google.
Yeah, I know. The memorizing thing is hard, but it's also, I said, Einstein said you shouldn't memorize anything you can look up in a book. But he also didn't know what the internet was. You know what I mean?
I just think it could be, you only got so much room in your brain, and so much of that worthless information. I mean, I understand that it's not worthless. A lot of history is neat, but you could put something else in there, and it's going to get full.
I guess here, so like before when you said that frontal cortex, your brain's not even nearly developed yet. I guess you got to give them these basics, because do you really want somebody who's not fully developed to determine what they need to know the rest of their life?
She brought home the ukulele. She's been playing it for a week because they all have to do the ukulele, and she absolutely hates it. And I go,
dumbest school I've ever heard of.
Like, why are you doing, like, that's so dumb. And
what happened to the recorder? Just that
she did that too. She had that, and she doesn't like music. And I'm like, what are we doing here?
I think she gets to quit music next year, right?
I don't know. But why are you learning? There could be something else. Why are you learning ukulele? That's like nobody sets out to learn the ukulele.
That's true. It's a dumb one. But I guess I don't know this. Like, does he set you up for?
I don't know. Maybe you find the guitar through that or whatever.
It sets you. It's an easy way to start the guitar if somebody would like the guitar. Like recorder, it was an easy way to start learning how to read music. You know what I mean? Like nobody was setting out to become a professional recorder player, but now
my
you're
argument is
learning
terrible. I have a terrible argument on this. I don't know. I just have a problem
with learning things that you don't think that they should know.
I just knew in school at a very early age that there's a lot of this stuff that is pointless, that I was not. Like, man, and maybe they do teach this at school, but I think they need more, how to be happier, how to make yourself. You know what's for one is how to determine success. Mm-hmm. Because I think that should be a class. Because even if it's a one-day class, because everybody, you got to be. The first question a lot of people ask you, what do you do for a living? Because they're ultimately, that question is a judgment. Yeah, they want to know what you do for a living and what. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, you had to have college on that, or I think I know how much you make a year now.
Yeah. But is there also? I guess I never really thought of this, but maybe I have just never put it into words. But yeah, I mean, you got to go to college to be a teacher. Is there like a reason that they've proven like psychologically it helps develop the brain better? Like that's why the curriculum is the way it is, and like we just don't understand that.
I don't know, man.
Like where it's like, well, we got to teach them that because it shows that people that learn math at this age, they can develop into, it helps their brain do this and their memory's better, or they become a better human being. I don't know what it is.
Maybe. I think they need classes on relationships.
Yeah,
classes on addiction. Classes on 401k, and maybe they do this now. I don't know. I didn't go to. I've been out of school for like 25 years, and they were definitely not doing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Don't. I think that those should be senior classes. Because seniors, you're pretty much out anyway.
Taxes,
but because I think we learned about it. I had a really good teacher, Mr. Brady. He taught us 401k and stuff. Maybe my freshman year, I'm not retaining anything my freshman year. I'm still blossoming into a nice grown man.
Ooh. When I went to college, and when I say college, it was a community college, and they had theater.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of wanted to do. So that's where I was going towards to get that degree. Blah.
And then when your first day, they were like, "Okay, kids, find X," and you're like, "Damn it! I should have paid attention."
Seriously, dude, they were like, I was in classes that were like, "This isn't what." Like, I don't want to. I came here because I want to learn how to act and to build this character or whatever. And I'm learning this. This is what I got to do for this theater degree. This is dumb.
Yeah,
it's the dumbest thing in the world.
College, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be any required
You're not classes. On my side.
With high school, absolutely not.
I don't know, man. I hate this. I hate the tests. Okay, I was a C student.
Yeah.
C and D student. Not because I wasn't smart. It was because I didn't pay attention, because I didn't care about a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean? This is why David Letterman, he was a C student all through high school and college, and that he has an actual scholarship only for C students, because he says you should be able to get scholarships not just on your grades, because there's a lot of people that just are not into school.
That's the other thing that really sucks, is that you might be determined on things that you're gonna get to, your grades are going to be reflected. And it's like, but I don't like history. Like I don't want to learn history, but that shouldn't hinder you from doing other things. But yeah, I still think it's just so risky to to take all these kids need structure. They need it. Their brains aren't ready yet.
Right.
Like if you ask Dewey, like, do you want to quit school and do something else? He'd be like, yes, I'd like to play Fortnite every day.
Well, maybe.
And learn how to make money. But would you want him to do that?
Probably not. But I also think that schooling was developed for factory. I do, man. They got the bell, and that's the sound of the horn. Dude, for school, it was setting them up to learn how to work in a factory. Sit there. You have a boss, is the teacher. You do not talk back. They tell you when you can go to the bathroom. It's setting you up for managers. When the bell goes or whatever, that's like the shop of the horn going off. So you get to go take a break. Yeah. You get a lunch break, and then you come back. I think it was all set up to just be compliant to the man.
Oh, God.
I need more Lexapro. Get some. Can I double up? I see I'm going crazy, Tanner. I see it.
I've been trying. Dude, this kept me up last night. Okay. I've been trying to figure out what form of media you've been consuming.
Well, it's a lot of TikTok.
What side of TikTok are you on?
I don't know.
Your side and my side of TikTok are not the same. I should hop on our profile and see all the like. It's just a bunch of people that are like, lizard people are coming and kids are factory workers. We're all products and batteries.
Dude, I do feel that factory one, man. I read a whole thing on that.
Stoplights are pointless. It's just a loading screen, so you can get more farther in the matrix.
Have you ever sat at a stoplight and went, there is nobody? Why am I stopped? But also there's a camera that the man's watching. Big Brother's watching, and you get a ticket if you go through it. But it's like, who made that rule?
But isn't there is some sort of a law where you're allowed to run them after a certain amount of time?
Well, sure. But I mean, it like just even pulling up and it just turns red and you're like, dude,
but what if that person down there is going 100 and they're about to whip through?
But if you don't see, it's just, I don't know, man. It was just a thought. I'm not saying you should do it. It was just a thought that I had where it was like, but I can't. But Big Brother will send me a ticket because it's the law of the land, the same land that I was born on, just like you. But all of a sudden, you got money and guns to protect you or something. So it's like I just listen.
I feel like you just want to time travel back into the Wild West.
I do a little bit. Where I would be wonderful, and I would be running around with Jesse James or Billy the Kid.
Where kids only went to school until they were like 4.
Yeah.
And then right into the prairie instead of branding cows.
Yeah, dude. But the Wild West was dangerous, not just because of gangs.
Yeah, it felt dangerous.
Oh well, there was a lot of rape, dude on dude rape.
Yeah,
and people there were just riddled with STDs.
Yeah, yeah, and what? There was like no medicine, so the lifespan was 40.
Yeah, I don't even think that. I think that was grandfather's.
It was like 35 was
probably the
most people were dropping dead. So yeah, you're gonna get raped. Like, dude, there's people aren't on this planet for very long at that time.
Well, it was all dudes that went out to the Wild West.
Yeah.
To explore that. We do have a Wild West now, and I said it's the internet. WWW. It's the metaverse.
The metaverse is
unexplored.
It's going to be crazy. I wish somebody would invite me to it. Or is it some sort of like, is it a party? Like, do I need to RSVP? I don't know how to get there.
Everybody's in. I'm in it.
I'm hung out. People are like, I got apartment buildings, and I go into them. Where do you got land?
How much is land in the metaverse?
I don't know because I don't know how to get there.
I want to go.
It's like you're asking me how much land is in Narnia. It doesn't exist to me.
Can I buy like Alaska in there? Like a chunk?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't.
I'm just saying.
I wish I did.
It's weird to spend money on that. And I know in 20 years it'd have been like, damn, we should have spent money on that.
I might buy it.
Me too then. I want to help.
When I get there, get me there.
All right, it's Jake and Tanner Show.
thinking about bringing back this style.
God, what year was that? That was
I don't know.
That was 1999.
Yeah, that. Never mind. That screams 99. I should have been able to guess that.
I just found an old pic of me that we put on. I'm going to put up on Facebook right now on our Facebook. 1999, Jake and Angie. Yeah, dude. I just looked at Tanner. I'm like, you got to come see this. Look how douchey I was. Just look how big of a d-bag. I was in a complete white tux.
White with white shoes.
Yeah,
white shoes. White. It wasn't a tux because it wasn't buttoned, and you didn't. But you had your shirt unbuttoned.
Yeah.
And a white oversized sport coat with white pants.
And the collar was over the coat.
Collar was
very
over the
Miami
coat.
Vice.
Yes.
God, it was beautiful. Miss those days. So, if you don't know, Tanner ended up getting a text a couple days ago. And we found out it was a scam. We thought it was real.
Yeah.
But they immediately, right when you were like, hey, on the text, they immediately sent a picture and said, this is me.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful woman. And it's like, okay, definitely getting catfished here.
Yeah.
So where did we leave off?
So I've been saying things like, hey, show me them boobs. I'll Venmo you $3 for a picture of your feet covered in cotton candy. I want a picture of your ears.
Yeah.
She asked what I was into. I said kidnapping.
Yeah.
She asked how I was feeling, and I said I was feeling like wearing skin to bed.
Yeah.
And then I got this. Dude, this COVID variant is crazy as hell.
Okay, this is from her.
Yes, this is from her. I've been home too long, going crazy. How about you? I didn't say anything because it came in. My cousin have a jacuzzi, and I am about to plunge in. Want to see a pic? And I said, only if there's poop. And then I have to go over here to show Jake the picture.
No.
And then this is the pic that I received.
Wait a minute. Bring this here really quick. I got to bring it flat so I can see this. That's not her. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. But like,
I bet you it's real now.
Yeah, it's definitely real now.
Can you write? Where's the caca?
Yeah. I said poop. I said I wanted poop. Not.
Dude, that escalated fast.
This.
I mean, that's just the whole, every orifice.
Yeah, I see it
I'm
all.
offended. I'm a little offended.
Yeah, she just sent a full frontal nude.
Yeah.
Which
very
is
graphic.
Super weird to send oops, wrong number.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered what I look like naked?
Well, here I am.
Yeah,
Give me compliments.
Compliment me. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
So that's fun. If anybody wants to text it, we should put it out.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, if you want to text this number.
Wait. I wouldn't.
Why?
Just because there's kids listening and there's some kids going, ooh, I want nudes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't
get your own nudes.
Yeah, get your own nudes. Well,
these are mine.
Go to school. Jake just swore I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No.
I said that S is real now. That escalated quickly, I said.
Yeah, you said that escalated quickly.
Shut up, 5101.
Yeah, you're stupid.
You're no longer my friend.
Stupid. Big old dumb brain.
I want to give you the 7 phases of death.
Oh, okay.
It's according to this book. Journeys of the Soul and Past Life. There's a few of these books, okay? Okay, somebody said I said did I really?
No, I didn't hear it. We definitely would have.
Somebody else said I said it.
No, you guys are stupid.
I want to go back and listen.
Well, hit the off button and then. There we go. I'll just wait for it to come in.
Somebody else said I said it. There's no way, right?
I don't know.
This would have been a total accident.
Here comes a woke mob.
Yeah, thanks. Hashtag me too. This is a bunch of cannon fodder.
Fodder.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Also not using that right.
I learned Tanner taught me a new word yesterday. How long do you got to wait to get this thing into the system?
It should be there pretty soon.
Well, it's not.
I don't know.
Well, I asked for a number.
You send it at the end.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Well, I'm really excited about this because I want to know. Someone said, everybody is saying I swore. This is really bizarre to me because if I did, I have no recollection of this. And what?
Somebody said, you said that chick is real. And that probably could have been.
I said, I bet you that chick is real.
Yeah.
Not this S is real. I said chick is
you were
real.
away from the mic a little bit.
Yeah, your people are dumb.
God, you're all so stupid.
Do you want to hear the phases of death? Apparently from these people that have survived it.
Yeah. Well, then how do we know these are the phases?
I don't know, because they came back, I guess. I don't know, man. Why are you asking so many questions? I only read part of the book.
One question.
I don't know. Yeah, somebody said you said the chick is real. Yeah, calm down. God.
Yeah, you guys are all stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a 5-minute timeout.
Yeah, that's right.
Where you have to listen and not text.
So there's death, okay? According to this book. There's death.
Okay.
That's when you die.
Okay.
And that's when your soul leaves the body. And that's where in this book a lot of people were explaining I see my body and I'm I see people there and I'm trying to tell them no, I'm here. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Then they have listed, then there's the tunnel of light.
Okay.
And you're directed towards this light, and usually by the light is somebody that you know in your past.
Okay.
Dad, mom, if they recently died. Maybe it's just your spirit.
Your Boy Scout counselor.
Your gym teacher.
Yeah.
Your little gym teacher.
Oh, no. I don't want to know.
Mr. Newman?
Why are you there?
Yeah. So they say there's somebody usually you recognize because that makes it a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. To death.
Yeah, I guess. And then they go on to say, then there's the homecoming. Okay, I'm going to tell you the one, there's 7 of these, and I want to tell you the one that just scares, I don't want to do.
Okay.
If this is all true. Then there's the homecoming, and this is like a big party. Okay, this is, you come back there, you hang out. And you get lit. You know what I mean? You're hanging out with people you haven't seen in a while, because they're apparently wherever they are, and you've been here on Earth.
Yeah.
And also that homecoming, they say this is where you go into you got to rejuvenate of all the struggles that you've had on Earth. You got to recope, okay?
Okay.
Then there's the orientation where you're going and talking and trying to regroup everything, okay? And you're talking to the higher-ups and the spirit guides and whoever.
Oh, God, it seems like a lot of meetings just to die. Send me south, man. Is this what heaven's like?
Yes, man.
My God, sounds awful.
Dude.
I gotta sit in front of a council?
This is the next one that I don't want to do. 6920, by the way, call. Yeah, they said I died and came back, and I can tell you what happened. I'd love to hear
call,
it.
100%.
Then there's they say you go into this room, another little meeting. It sounds very Scientology.
God, this sucks.
And you sit down with a group of higher-ups.
Okay.
Name them whatever you want. And there's no judgment here. But you go through your life review. This is all the actions that you've ever taken. You go through this, right? And not only how it affected you, but you got to feel how it affected the other person.
And it still sounds awful.
Oh, that sounds... But there's no judgment, but boy, does that sound terrible.
Well, when does the judgment happen?
You and I we do air checks. And not in a very long time, which thank God, because air checks are the worst.
Yeah.
They go on and they just tell you, this is what I don't like. Why would you do this? Why did you say this? You lost ratings here. You should change everything. And I feel like that's what it would be like in life. Why would you do that? You made this person cry. This person did not feel good after. Oh, that just sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Hold on really quick. Hi, who's this?
3430. Please don't hang up.
What's up, man?
So life review. Does this mean they're going through Tanner's whole hub?
Yeah, okay, get out of here. Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's 6920.
Hi, 6920. Okay, so you died and then came back?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
When I was little.
So what happened?
When I got hit by a car on a bike. And I don't remember a whole lot. Of course, I was only like 8. But all that happened is I went and was in like this big white area, which everyone sees a light or whatever. And then my mom's dad, who had passed, like met with me. He didn't talk. He just kept trying to turn me around. And then if I turned around, I'd see my mom sitting in a chair crying. It was so crazy. And I was like, oh, I don't want to go to her. I want to go with you because it felt better to go be at peace or whatever, I guess. But he kept walking me back to her. And then when I got to her, I woke up in the hospital as they were casting me.
Whoa.
And that's what I remember.
Did how long were you dead for?
I came back quite a few times, I was told. So I don't know. It was one long thing to me, but according to my mother, I was in and out where I had to be brought back like 3 or 4 times. She's not sure exactly because they kept pushing her out of the room. I was just a little kid, so you having that happen to you, did so you believe that there's something afterwards? Yeah, I do. I don't know what it is because I guess like maybe I feel like I look at it as my grandfather telling me to go back was like you're not supposed to die yet. You're too young. Go back.
What a crazy story.
So I have no idea what it means. I don't know about the meeting part. I think that sounds pretty interesting. But I do know that there's a family member that will meet you and decide thereon. I didn't fly above my body. I didn't see myself. I only saw my mom, and I saw a relative that didn't talk, just kept pointing, go over there, go that way.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that story. Appreciate it.
No problem, guys. Love you.
I love you. Hey, well, she said it first. That was nice. If anybody else has got a story like that, I'd like to hear it. I ended up reading a book. There's 2 more, by the way, of this 7 Phases of the Death.
Is this do a lot of people agree with this? Did they interview a bunch of people, or is it just one book?
It's just like a couple books. I think it's the same author. I don't even know.
Okay.
So there was one book I read, and I think it was called whatever. This kid that was a pastor of son's. How would you say that? His dad was a pastor, and he died. And he said, and he was his journey in heaven and all this, and he did a ton of interviews. Well, 6 years later or something, it came out that was all coached.
Yep.
They were telling him to say, dude.
Yeah. And it just
to make money off the book.
Yeah, and then they just made money off of it. Why doesn't anybody go to hell?
Well, I did Google that, and there are stories.
There are people
that said that one guy has an incredible story where he said when he woke up and he talks about his journey in hell, it scared him so much that he chose to relive his life and rework everything.
Oh, well, that's good. Because that would, if that happened, that would be the worst.
Some say it's here.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. This seems like the worst.
Somebody said, can't they just send an email with all that meeting stuff?
Yeah, it's a quick little, can I do it in the metaverse first? So then, I can be any character I want. I'm Mario.
How long is this going to take? How far is the meeting room? Could you imagine Gen Z's getting to heaven and having to deal with this? They'd be like,
where's the boob cloud?
Yeah, I want the boob cloud.
That's a cloud I want to go to.
You can't make me do this. You cannot make me do this. I cancel you, Jesus. And they cancel Jesus.
Somebody said it's Heaven is for Real is the book that guy...
Well, it's all fake. Know that now.
Super fake. Well, it's dumb.
6920 said, this was my first time calling in. No longer a silent P1. I'm glad we broke your... I
don't like that phrase that you're thinking about saying.
What?
I just don't like it.
We broke your
cherry
high ring.
What?
Here, you're better at this kind of stuff. Hold on. I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't think quick.
Yeah. No, I got what you were trying to do.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. It was just terrible. Not funny at all. So, yeah, I get it. I'm not the funny one.
Colin Hyman. It's a rhyme. The best I think we could do.
We broke your JT Cherry.
That's
fine.
worse. That's the one that I didn't want you to say.
Oh, is that bad?
I just feel like that one's the gross one.
Oh. Okay.
Hymen is at least medical.
Yeah. When my dad died, he looked at my mom and with no pain in his voice, he died of bone cancer. He said, "It is so tremendous." And he was not a religious person at all.
What was tremendous?
Apparently dying.
Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there.
We all will.
Not me. I probably won't ever.
No, you're living forever.
I'll live forever.
Life selection was the last one. So you go back and you go, what did I learn in this past life? What have I learned in my past lives? What do I still need to experience to evolve? And then you basically blueprint that and you get shot into a person. And that person could be in next year, 2023, or you could be living 500 years ago as, and
Oh, you're a new person?
you're a new person. But the time's always happening. They're saying all the time.
Yeah, time.
So you could be way back when, you could be blah, 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 you could be anywhere. And then there's the rebirth.
And then you just get to do it again?
Then you do it again until you're evolved enough to where you're basically Jesus.
Huh. Man, that sucks. So they have to make like slave owner. Like you're a slave owner first.
To learn, like to experience that,
like
you mean?
You have to be. Because otherwise, if you were, I guess there's no memory of it. You don't have memory of it.
That's why
What
they
are
say.
you learning? If you have no memory of your past lives, what are you learning?
Well, I think you know it all when you. I think
What's the point of
once you
knowing
go,
it then if you're not making it any better on Earth?
well, I think that's what you get to pick. Now you get to pick the trials and errors, like you and your like trials and errors.
Like this
of,
is a
like,
beta? Like this is just an early access game and we're all just beta testers?
like right now,
Until we find the right way?
your spirit or whatever have been numerous people, and when you were up in heaven, you wanted to pick. You were like, I want to know what it's like to work with an amazingly gorgeous person, hung like crazy, very humble, and they set you up with me, and you also wrote, and I need to have problems with my bathing suit area, like I can't,
Oh,
and so
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Why do I want to do that?
I told you that's your lifeline, that's your blueprint, baby.
So like,
I'm just here to help you
so
in
there
your
are people
blueprint.
that are like,
Praise
I'd
God,
like- I'd
praise
like-
Jesus.
I'd like to be a slave during.
Yeah,
Why?
because
Why pick that?
Well, I don't know, because you want to experience the things, and you want to experience forgive, and also things that I have done to you. You want that, me to treat you sometimes poorly, or
I don't want you to treat me poorly.
yeah, but you don't know that right now. Your spirit does, and they want.
Are you just me older?
You know how sometimes I kiss your ears?
Yeah.
You wrote that in there. You want to know what it feels like to be kissed by Jake.
I gotta write things down in the afterlife too. They
Well, I
can't
don't
just.
know.
I can't
Maybe
just
they
think
gotta-
it and it is.
Maybe they got a typewriter. I don't know, dude.
I don't like this. This is not my afterlife. I hope it's all just dark.
Hashtag not my afterlife.
This is not. I don't want any of that. The meetings, the multiple doings of things. I want none of it.
Lindsay said, it's Lindsay Lowe. I don't know if I can. Lindsay said, my mom woke up from a dream of my dad saying, see you there, sweetie. 15 minutes later, we got a knock on the door saying my dad died.
I don't like that.
Why does it sound like it's raining behind you? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway.
You're stupid.
Hey, you know who's not stupid?
Who?
Kelly Davies.
They're not stupid at all.
Not at all.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Why?
Why?
Give me some examples.
Oh,
you want
I was
me
gonna ask you why.
after you, sir.
Okay. No, you go first.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you
all
go
right.
first.
I mean, they could sell your dream home.
Yes, they can, probably.
Maybe you're looking for a dream. Why would you want to sell your dream home? More like they could find you to buy that dream home, but they could sell it too, right from underneath you.
They could no, not without your permission. It's such an odd business model. We're allowed to sell this whenever we want. Oh, well, we touched on that yesterday. If you happen to get a divorce.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
you had your dream home, but it required double income, and now you
Right.
don't have that double income anymore.
Yeah, so once you sober up and you realized all the, you chose alcohol over your family.
And then you look around your empty house because you sold all your futons for more beer money.
Right.
What Kelly Davies will do is they'll send in somebody to stage your dream house so they can sell even better.
Because you're going to need that money.
You're going to need that money.
And she's going to get half. Mm-hmm. So you got to figure this out. And also, and listen, if you're that divorced wife and you start dating a guy named Chad and he's a dentist, she's going to help you find that dream home.
Yes.
She's going to be able to help you find it.
With that new income.
Yeah.
That's not, random job, a radio host income.
Exactly.
It's not that, so it's a better house.
Nicer, definitely.
Nearer water.
Sure, it has trim.
Probably has trim.
Yeah.
And trim that's actually attached to the wall, not just leaning up against it.
Right. Did you wink at me?
Yeah, I did.
Stop. This made me blush. So check out Kelly Davies Homes Team, Landro Realty. Kelly Davies Homes Team, Landro Realty. I don't know.
Again.
Find her on Facebook. God. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, dude, I didn't get the audio, so I'm going to play it off my phone.
What is it?
It's the greatest pep talk ever. These kids are probably like 9, 10 years old.
Okay.
And it's a coach. Baseball.
Oh, is it that coach?
Yeah, and these are little younger kids, though. I think it's that coach. Here, let me turn this down and play it.
There's winners.
Yep.
And there's losers. And just so that we're clear, every time we step on this field, our goal is to be a winner. And if your dad has said, oh, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, just as long as you have fun, well, I hate to say it, your dad's a loser.
I hate to say it, but your dad's a loser.
I love that coach.
I do too, man.
When he goes up and tells those kids,
Big fan.
you're not the worst Little League player in the world, but you better hope that he doesn't die. And then like 2 seconds later, he comes out and he's like, I was wrong. You're the worst.
So this thing, this Hugh Hefner, what is the name of the show again? It came on Hulu or whatever.
Oh, I don't know. Hugh Hefner show?
Yeah, whatever it is. Let me read some of the stuff, and it's just kind of everybody's kind of opening up what took place in the Playboy Mansion. There's a woman that worked there, and she said, my job as Mr. Hefner's valet was to take care of him in a very personal way. I prepared his sick menu, in quotations, Pepsi and chicken noodle soup and M&Ms whenever he felt ill, which was often because he was a hypochondriac. I also made sure that the maids took all of the back massagers down to the basement after use and washed and sterilized them before returning the gadgets to the secret compartment above his bed.
Well, that's good.
On
Well, I mean, if we're
it's
going to
true.
have a secret compartment filled with back massagers, don't you like to know that he has them cleaned every time?
That's true. I mean, I get it, I guess. On certain nights, he had ladies of the night brought up to the mansion, and he would entertain them with a big dinner, invite his friends to come participate in different acts. It was called Pig Night. And sometimes the women had, can't say that. Hugh, most of the time, never did anything with women. He was more interested in watching.
Yeah, a little shy.
He would sit in his chair and eat soup and watch.
Oh, well, now I just unlocked a new fetish. I hate soup, but I guess I've never had soup while that was happening.
Said, have sometimes
Just slurping soup. That's hot.
He sometimes gave bonuses to the women because the acts were so painful. He also filmed the encounters. He had 2 large video cameras all the time, and he would film. He had a whole library of all these different people, and he planned to use the footage against anybody if they ever threatened to come out with a memoir about him or the mansion. He'd be like, yeah, but listen, John Belushi, I got your tape right there, so...
You can... It's like, I don't know what you're going to do with that tape. There's no audio. It's just you slurping soup the whole time.
Right? There was always cocaine around.
Yeah.
He never partaked in that. He always just preferred marijuana.
Just like the soup.
Just the soup.
Always just a thermos filled with some tomato, chicken noodle, anything he was feeling.
You weren't supposed to be married if you worked for half. If it was one of the rules, which somehow he ignored for me since my wife also worked at the mansion. Huh. He wasn't a kind man. If he tasted the Pepsi and it wasn't cold enough, he would throw it away and call me to replace it. I don't even think he knew my name.
Well, Pepsi girl.
I really didn't feel anything when I heard Hef died. He started out as an innovator and was very liberal guy. He was very ahead of the time, and then he moved to Chicago, and he became just another dirty old rich man. Did
Chicago do that to you?
Yeah. Well, Lake Geneva has a Playboy mansion, right? Or they got a Playboy hotel. Because Angie and I went and stayed at it. You can actually just stay at it now. We did. You can. It's over by Lake Geneva, and it's like they got golf course. I don't think it's made, but I think was that Hef's? Was that his place?
Well, I don't know.
Are you digging it up right now? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
How the Lake Geneva Playboy Club got its start and why.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm not going to sign up for your website, regional news. It was an in the mid-late 60s Playboy magazine. Hugh Hefner had his empire settled on Lake Geneva. That was the first Playboy mansion.
Oh, wait. It was?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, that's where he actually...
That's where he started in the mid-60s.
And he started his little headquarters there?
Yeah. Well, because he was in Chicago, so yeah, I guess. It's not that far.
What? Oh, I guess he found the land, the lake. Dude, it's beautiful over in Lake Geneva.
Yeah, it didn't... That's weird.
It's riddled with smell.
Yeah, and you guys stayed there?
Yeah, we stayed in a room where I'm sure all kinds of whoopee took place.
You had to, right?
Yeah, I think.
No. I mean, like, if you're there, even if you're not in the mood, like, you have to. It's like we're in the first Playboy.
Oh, yeah, it's like, let's just get this over with.
Let's just get it over with, and then we'll go.
You don't want to, I don't want to.
Then we'll go have soup.
Yeah, we're tired.
Continental
That's
soup
all they
breakfast.
have there.
Yep.
That's it. At any of the restaurants they have there, it's just soup.
Yeah, breakfast soup? You mean cereal?
Yeah.
We have to call it soup here. What about hard soup? What? Hard burger soup? It's just a burger? It's still soup. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's a really cool place, Lake Geneva, man.
Yeah, I've driven through it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Also, that's where, like, D&D started. I mean, that's where, like, some of the headquarters started. The wargaming over there. I'm reading a book about it right now. This is just terrible. Oh, I'm embarrassing.
You're starting to get closer and closer to a white suit, Jake.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, baby. I love it. Who's inviting me to the campaign? Now, listen, I don't know all of the rules, and don't, like, get really crazy if you invite me and I don't know what a saving throw is. Stop.
Oculus has a D&D game.
They do, but it's not you're sitting at a table and rolling dice, are you?
Yeah, you are.
You are?
Yeah. But then your characters move.
How
but it's still a table.
Fun, and you're explaining what you're doing. Like, I want to do this over here, and there's a dungeon master and all that.
Not a clue,
dude. I'm telling you, I might get Oculus because that's the problem. I don't want to go to the group because I don't want to be associated with those people. Just kidding. But I don't ever want to go to the group because it takes time. But if I can throw an Oculus on and do it,
yeah,
dude.
I've seen it. It seems fine, but I don't have enough friends.
Are their avatars really dorky? Why can't you could probably join a campaign?
Yeah, but dude, I'm not reliable enough.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't have the lifestyle where I can just have a campaign. Like, my buddy Kevin kept asking. He's like, "Do you want to join the campaign?" I was like, hey, dude, it would be the worst to have me in it. Because I'm going to be like, guys, I have time from 2 in the afternoon until 3 in the afternoon. Then my daughter comes home. My son's taking a nap right now. Yeah, let's go now.
Yeah, you're going to have to get... It sounds fun, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does. We'll do it later.
I was, later in life. Yeah, I was literally just the other day. They were like, anybody want to do mini golf on the Oculus? And I was like, if we're going to do it, it has to be right now. Yeah. My son is laying down and my daughter is busy right now. Mm-hmm. We're going to do it. It has to be now. Took him 10 minutes. My son started crying, and I got off. I was like, yep, that's just, sorry. Like, it had to be now.
Dude, I'm going to YouTube some Dungeons & Dragons Oculus.
Oculus D&D?
Yeah, buddy. Hey, we got to do a take from Jake and Tanner next. What do we have, 40?
$40
on the way. Few minutes. Do this last segment here. Play a take from Jake and Tanner. Also, we do, don't forget, I know we haven't been talking about it a lot, but don't forget Dalton Palooza, the biggest carpet event in your life. Well, maybe. Most likely it's going to get bigger every year. We want to do this every single year. We want to outdo the year before. And we're starting out pretty strong here.
We're starting out very strong. I'm very pumped for the only thing I don't think we have set up, mechanical bull.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so fun.
Who has a hookup on a mechanical bull?
That'd be great. Now,
or maybe we just get somebody and we just put a saddle on him.
That could. Kyle's big enough.
Yeah, he's a wizard though.
Oh, that's
Remember?
right. So Dalton Palooza is a carpet event that we got requested 7 months ago to do. Not 7 months ago, 7 months in the future.
Yeah.
It's going to be Saturday, August. That's all we know.
Yeah.
And we just want to make this huge. Now, if nothing shows up, that'll be a little heartbreaking. So we did end up calling our connection to the Packers. Mike's going to get a Packer player to get out there and do some signage. He's an agent. And also, we got Barbara Rich going to be doing haircuts. And we got some other promises from listeners. Now, this is a promise from Jake and Tanner. If the listeners don't come through on certain things, that's all. They don't come through.
We can guarantee there will be a carpet remote that day.
We can guarantee that there is going to be tailgating beforehand.
Even if it's just us.
Even if it's just us. We're going to be hanging out a couple hours. And also, I'm pretty sure we can guarantee that party bus showing up and picking up listeners.
Yeah.
I didn't know how that was going to feel with lawyers and all that, but we had the meeting and everybody was fine with the party bus. So.
And so far, I do want to hide something in Angie's muffins.
Yeah, that's right, because Angie said that she wants to
make
muffins. To bring muffins for a tailgate.
A pair of tickets. I want to give a pair of tickets out for best costume.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's going to be fun.
Because this is so stupid.
We're getting hotels and we're staying the night, so we're going to be partying.
Yeah, we got to find the location because I gotta book a hotel.
Yeah, that's true. Before it gets too crazy. And
I really want to stay at the hotel with the police tape.
Oh, you must be talking about a Ramada.
It's close. It's close to that, but it's the one next to $2 Bar. I love that bar.
Dude, yeah, I don't. Well, you know what's fun about that hotel is you can walk back from the bar.
That's why I want to stay there, because I always like ending at $2 Bar because the beer's cheap, and I really like playing those stupid games.
I'm all right with that. I would rather have a hotel bar that Angie and I end up at.
Oh, you guys are hoity-toity. Hotel bar with, you mean like seats? Like
yeah,
chairs and stuff.
Right. It's a little quieter.
Clean.
Yeah, I like clean bathrooms.
Not me. I want a bar that had a drive-through. I like the bar that used to be a Wendy's.
Yeah. I like this. I can guarantee I will be blacked out drunk at Dalton. Now remember, I need to make this clear.
During the remote.
We are still, you guys are representing us.
Yes.
Just like we represent the station and Woodward, and we're representing the client. You guys are representing us, and it is. Now listen, anything that's getting sold there, like we got Lindsay, are going to be making deep V shirts, deep V, for male and female. Those are for sale. We're going to, anybody that's working the Blackstone Grill, we got a guy that said he's going to bring out his Blackstone and do it, the taco truck. Anything that's making money, some of that proceeds, and everybody so far has been like, 100% of the proceeds can go to the Humane Society, because that's what this whole Dalton Palooza is all about, this Dalton Carpet Remote Saturday, August. And remember, you're representing us, and maybe there's kids there and stuff, so don't act like a dill hole, please. Leave that to me.
Yeah, we'll do that for ourselves.
We'll do that. We're not going to have a meeting about you. If we're going to have a meeting, it's going to be about things that we did.
It's going to, since we're not doing kickball again, which I hope we do.
I wonder I really want to know what happened.
We should ask again.
I wonder what
the reasoning for never doing it again.
We partied hard. Well, I know I did and Angie did. I mean, there was a lot of people partying hard there.
Well, they did like a a non-sanctioned kickball tournament last year. And
Was that fun? Oh yeah, somebody broke their leg. Chalky
bones
bones broke
their leg.
Oh, somebody said I'm going to rechange it. I'm going to classy and politely blackout drunk.
Yeah. Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Have you ever drank with somebody who never seemed to get drunk, but then you talk to them the next day and they're like, I don't remember any of that. Oh my God, my buddy Travis was like that. He would never like go crazy and like doing flips and stuff like that. But then I'd ask him about conversations that we were having. He'd be like, I blacked out. I'm like, wait, what? You were talking. You were fine.
You drove a bus?
Yeah.
Families and children were in there.
You took a sobriety test. You passed. We don't do the movies. It was fine. You're like, I was completely gone.
Somebody wants Dalton kickball. Maybe in the parking lot.
We don't know where it's at yet.
Maybe we don't.
Maybe we'll do it at Timber Rattler Stadium.
Maybe. Get on it, Dalton.
That's where we wanted to do our kickball tournament.
Know that if you haven't partied with Jake and Tanner, this is going to be a crazy cool event. You're not going to want to miss it. And this is the very first ever. So you can be like, dude, when this in 15 years from now, when we retire and they're still doing the Dalton Palooza.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And we come in, like, who's driver will come in and be like, yeah, hey, like he does that softball tournament thing, and we'll come in and they'll be like, oh my God,
it's them. They started this.
And I was there when they started it. Where were you when the Dalton Palooza started?
Yeah, where were you? And like, wouldn't you like to tell your kids, like, I was at the first Summerfest?
I know I would.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's P1 Pete.
What's up, man?
I'm calling for Jake. Take from Jake.
Oh, we're not there yet.
We didn't ask for it yet. God. But he has a point. We're running late.
866-916-0959. Sorry, P1 Pete. If you want to play Take from Jake and Tanner, $40 up for grabs. This is brought to you by Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance.
I hope because why I brought up the kickball thing is when we did kickball, you and Angie tackled me and poured White Claw down my throat.
Yeah, I want to apologize on that because I will be honest.
You and Angie were so far gone.
Yeah, well, not that. I don't want to apologize about that. We were a hoot.
You were a hoot.
You know what I want to say is because you weren't really drinking at that time.
I was trying. I was taking a good break from drinking.
You would never hold somebody down and start injecting them with needles if they didn't want to do heroin.
Like I wasn't months sober, but I was like, I'm not gonna drink during the event. I'll drink after. We'll go out after and I'll have a good time. Because the thing was I didn't want it to ruin my whole night. Right. I wanted to stay out all night. And then you and Angie tackle me, and she's scrappy, man.
Yeah, she is. She's a fighter. Hi, who's this?
Yeah, this is Matt.
Oh, dang it. I wanted it to be P1 Pete again. All right, Matt. Here we go. We're going to play a Take from Jake and Tanner. It's only $40, but you get to wear the crown, my friend. If you do win.
Sure.
Matt, it's 5 questions. Tanner just left the room. I don't know if you could hear it because he's going to get asked the same questions. We don't want him to hear the questions. We're going to ask you these. Now, if you say pass, that will be your answer. We don't come back around to the questions, so keep that in mind when you're thinking. And also keep in mind that time does play a factor because at the very end of this, when we grade these all together, lowest time will win if there's a tie. Are you ready, Matt?
I am.
Matt, your time, $40 edition of the Take from Jake and Tanner begins in 3, 2, 1. What vitamin found in carrots helps maintain your vision?
Vitamin E.
What aquatic reptile can hold its breath underwater for up to 15 minutes?
Alligator.
Makeup artist Joanna Balkan says she needed 40 bottles of sunscreen per month to protect what 1990s TV shows cast from sunburns?
Baywatch.
Who did Tony Romo replace in 2006 at the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback? As the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback?
Troy Aikman.
In the standard Monopoly game, what place will you land on if you roll 8 when on Boardwalk?
On Boardwalk. The first railroad.
Time. All right. Santa, please re-enter. I'm going to put you on hold, Matt. We'll grade these all together. Don't go anymore. How are things out there?
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold. I think Cutter just... I think he just tried to rob me.
What'd he do? He had a knife?
Yeah. He had a knife and a gun.
Oh, both hands?
Yeah, both hands. I had to put my wallet in his mouth.
Oh, God. And he ran?
And then he ran off.
Wait.
Which you should never run with a knife.
No. And we know where. Did he just run into the studio right there?
Well, he ran down the hall, and then he took off his bandana.
And then he acted like, hey, did you see that guy running?
Yeah, and then he walked back, and I was like, I know it's you. So, it was odd.
3, 2, 1. What vitamin found in carrots helps maintain your vision?
E.
What aquatic reptile can hold its breath underwater for up to 15 minutes?
Alligator.
Makeup artist Joanna Balkin says she needed 40 bottles of sunscreen per month to protect what 1990s TV show cast from sunburn?
Baywatch.
Who did Tony Romo replace in 2006 as the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback?
No idea.
In the standard Monopoly game, what place will you land on if you roll 8 when on Boardwalk?
Community chest.
Time. Welcome back, Matt. See if we get $40 or is it going to be $60 tomorrow? What vitamin found in carrots helps maintain your vision? You both said E. It was A.
Oh.
Vitamin A.
Oh, yeah, A for eyes.
Yes, right. Eyes.
Eyes.
What aquatic reptile can hold its breath underwater for 15 minutes? You both said alligator. Both wrong. Crocodile.
I'm taking a point for that.
0-0. Makeup artist Joanna Balkin says she needed 40 bottles of sunscreen per month to protect the 90s TV show cast from sunburn. You both said Baywatch. Yeah, you're both correct. Who did Tony Romo replace in 06 as the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback? Tanner said, I don't know, quickly. Matt said Troy Aikman. It was Drew Bledsoe. Still tied at 1. In the standard Monopoly game, what place will you land on if you roll 8 when on Boardwalk? Matt said the first railroad.
No, that's 6.
Tanner said community chest. You're both wrong. It's chance. Chance. Tied at 1. We're going to go to time now. Tanner, you really were long on that last question. He got 58.15. 58.15. Tanner, you got 48.
Yay!
20. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it, my friend.
You bet. Thank you.
I say 2-2 because I don't believe that crocodiles and alligators are two different animals.
Yeah. Now, listen. What we can agree on, though, is Appleton Airport.
Yeah, and that it's super convenient to go to all of the places that you want to go during the winter.
All of them.
All of the places. You want to go to, like, Orlando? Fridays.
Affordable.
It's super affordable. And you're not driving down to Milwaukee or Chicago. God heavens, you got to drive down to Chicago.
Well, that's
and then
what
you pay the crazy parking when you can just go to Appleton. It's right here.
And you can have people take you.
Yeah, you could walk almost, depending on location.
I mean, it'd be a lot.
If you're David Goggins.
Yeah, David Goggins would run.
David Goggins would run there. He'd actually carry all of you.
And not only that, it's nonstop. They have nonstop options. This is what I'm saying, man. It's affordable. It is convenient with nonstop options.
And I know what you're thinking. You're like, yeah, but I want to go internationally. I want to go overseas. If I do Appleton Airport, I'm going to have to take like 30 stops. No, one stop.
Yeah.
One stop, and you can be in the different country.
And check this out. You were talking about parking in Appleton Airport for spring break. When people book their spring break trip through Fox World Travel out of Appleton Airport, receive 7 days of free express parking.
7 days?
7 days free. It's a gateway to your getaway, baby.
It is a full gateway to that getaway.
Spend more time on the beach with your family and friends and less time traveling. How do you get there? You go to Appleton Airport. That's all you need to know.
Yes.
It's Jake and Tanner Show. We're going to be doing our bonus segment. We're going to be doing that next. Want to be a part of that? Text LINK, LINK to 71090.